Hello, YouTube. It's your girl, Almond Brown 09, coming to you guys with a video tonight. I know it's a little late. I said I was going to go live at like 7 o'clock, but it's almost 10:30. I had to leave the house. I had to finish cooking, first of all, feed my children. But yeah, now I'm here. So I'm going to wait for somebody to come in and drop down in the chat. Drop down in the chat. I know it's late for some people, or early for some people as well. I don't know who else was on. I guess it doesn't matter, but hello. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be one of the ones that's gonna wait to see. And then y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, if y'all can see me well, if it's buffering or what have you. I was watching somebody else's video. Hello. If you're up there in the choir stand, come on out and say hello. Oh my goodness. Come on out the clouds. Come on. Come on. I see you hit that thumbs up when you come in. I can't see what I can see if somebody watching. Come on. Come on in the room. Hey. Hi. Hi, sister. How are you? Hi, Tori mom. You making lunches for the week? Girl, you better than me, honey. Because I be done changed my mind on whatever it is that I wanted. What's going on? I just came here to have a little chit chat, honey. I don't know how many people gonna come on because I said I was gonna go live at 7 o'clock, and it's 3.5 hours later. But you know, you got kids, things come up, you got to go do what you got to do. So that's what I did. So I just decided, I said, if I at least do something so I could come on. So I could come on here and chit chat with y'all about social media and relationships. That's really what I wanted to talk about. So we're going to see if a few more people come on in. How's the hubby and the daughter? Tell them I said hello. And I'm not going to be on here long. And I know I say that all the time, but I'm really, for real, I ain't going to be on here long. So, Toy Ma, if you are on here, if you stay on here with me, be like, hey, you done been on here too long. Let's go. I enjoyed your fun day live today. Hope y'all had fun. We really did. Like, I had a good time, and we stayed out there maybe a whole nother hour after I got off live with you guys. We stayed out there for a whole nother hour. I was ready to go because I had to come home and finish cooking and wash dishes, straighten up my living room. I changed my room around, child. I put up wallpaper, changed my bedding, my everything. I did all that while I was cooking. Then I had to feed the kids, and I went and took them to their dad. So getting ready for the week. All y'all get ready for the week. That's what's up. So anywho, I guess I'll go ahead and start the conversation. And people, if you're watching the replay or whatnot, you guys can go ahead and I guess comment about, what it is that we're talking about. So social media and relationships. I guess lately I've been seeing a lot of relationships kind of dwindle because of social media. Well, they say because of social media. And I say this, especially with Facebook. They say, oh, Facebook ruins a lot of people's relationships. But my thing is, Facebook is a platform, and then it's a platform to give you an outlet to talk to however many people you want to talk to, connect to everybody. And then it's up to you on what you do with that social media platform. So to me, for people to say that social media is ruining relationships or Facebook is ruining relationships, I just find that kind of crazy for people to say that, because it's your fault on what you put on social media or what you allow to invade your relationship per social media. So I just want to ask you guys questions like, how do you guys fare with being in a relationship and being on social media? Like, do y'all post your husbands or your girlfriends or your boyfriends? Like, do y'all partners, do y'all post them on social media, or is your social media page strictly for just socializing with friends or whatnot, and not like you don't put your relationship on there? Because I know somebody, you know, and I told her, don't put your man on social media. Don't do it. Not yet. Y'all ain't even in no good relationship to sit up there and post him on your Facebook page and say, this my man and we together. Because, you know, as soon as you post something on social media, people are going to come on and be like, oh, well, I know him or I know her. You know, then they start with the whole narrative of, well, I knew him or I knew her. Or wasn't he just with such and such? Or wasn't she just with such and such? So now it gets you to kind of second guessing your relationship. Well, some people, it'll get you kind of second guessing your relationship or whatnot. So I just wanted to see how I guess how other people do with their social media. Toy Mom said, I don't have a problem with it. I have my whole family on here. We have nothing to hide. And I understand that it's not necessarily having nothing to hide. So you don't have any issues with your, I guess, with your, because you married, child. Y'all been married a long time. I wish somebody would. But it's people that they get in a relationship with somebody, and then as soon as they're in a relationship, it's like they post everything on there. They tag the person in every single post. They can put up on Facebook or whatever, Instagram, the sky is blue. And then they tag they mate in the post. I really don't see, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like everything that they talk about, they have to tag their mate in the post that they're whatever that is that they talk about. I find it kind of strange. That's just me, but I find that kind of weird that everything that you post about, you got to tag them in it as though saying, I don't want you to miss nothing that I post, or everything that I post, you better like it or you better comment on it or something like that. I just think it's stupid to me, to be honest with you. It's real stupid to me because I was in a whole relationship. Well, first with my kid's daddy, we were together for a long time. And I would post him only on, hey, phenomenal. I would only post him on certain holidays and different things like that. So it was never like a continuous post with him. Then you know, when we weren't together, I was in another relationship and I was together with this person for 2 years and I never, not once, posted him on my Facebook, on my social media. Never, not once. Never. I never tagged him, and I think he posted me on his Facebook page one time, and I told him, don't do that again. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you, unless you guys are you've been in, y'all solid. I'll just say that. And it's not that he and I wasn't solid. Hey, Roya, how you doing? But it's not that we weren't solid. It just, I didn't get the point of everything you do. You just post your mate on social media. So I want to know how you guys fare with you guys, if you're in a relationship or was in a relationship, how do y'all fare with social media in your relationships? Do y'all post your mate all the time? Is it something that you do occasionally? Hey, Wiley, is it something that you do occasionally? Like, what's really going on? Because I didn't do it. For 2 whole years, I was with this person, and I never not once put him on social media. What we would do is, hey, Shadia, we had special, I'm going to get you, Tori. We had special, I guess, hashtags that we would do so we'll know that the person talking to. I'm going to bring Tori Mama on. I dropped the link for anybody that wanted to come. Oh, Lord, let's see how you do, girl. If you ain't got your headphones in, I don't know how you're going to do. Hey, Tori. Oh, you frozen. You might have to call in, honey, if you want to talk, because you frozen. You know, this what happened to you last time. Hey, Sherry Jane. You very private on social media. That's how I was. My last relationship, like I said, I didn't post him. We were together for almost 2 years, and I did not post him on I never posted him, and it's not that people knew we were together, but it's just I didn't want to post him, and I loved him down like that was my baby. It was, but you know, I just didn't. I just see the way social media does people, and it's just, I hate the fact that you can get in a new relationship with somebody, and then you'll post that person, oh, y'all are happy, and then here come the subliminal post or people. They talking, oh, well, you know, he was just with such and such or da-da-da-da. Child, everybody was just with somebody if you was in a relationship, except for me, because I ain't been in a relationship in a couple years. So nobody can never say they was just with me. So, hey, prayed up. Yeah, you caught me live, honey. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be on here for a few minutes, for a few more. If y'all want to hit the link, we talking about social media and relationships. If y'all have if y'all have something to say, and you don't have to necessarily show yourself on here. But I will say, I want you to at least show me yourself backstage, because y'all know people crazy with these things. And right now I'm functioning on the free StreamYard, so I don't have that banner to put up over my thing so I don't show. Well, you can show who you are. So yeah, I look radiant. Thank you. You every blue moon I post or mention my husband. I mean, thank you, Sherry Jane. Hey, Mitri. I guess that's how I am. And I told people, baby, you ain't gonna find out I'm married until I get on there with a ring on my finger. I'm be like, I was married now. And then that's all y'all gonna see is a ring. Y'all ain't gonna see my man. Y'all ain't gonna see none of that until I get ready to do it. And we ain't posting no pictures of that. That's back then type stuff, child. I'm too grown for that now. And you want to share your life with people, especially my family, because we everywhere, honey. Because where I am now, this is not where I was born at. So where I was born at, all my family, a lot of them still down there. What? Wiley, stop lying. Tell me I have to keep my relationship private. Which one? The one coming up? The next one? Okay, keep it private then. Hey, Shadil. Look, you can show me yourself real quick if you don't want to show yourself on camera. I want to trust you to put you on the stream, because I know. Wait a minute. Let me see. Did you Oh yeah, you don't. I'm gonna put you on, girl. Let me put my finger on the trigger.
You can ask Wiley. I ain't gonna put no thing on no trigger.
I know you ain't not listening, but these people crazy and they like the dark.
I know, and I ain't that popular for somebody to clone my name. I ain't that popular.
You never know, because they been hitting up the subscribers and stuff too, not just the content creators. What
you
say
look
you
so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Don't do that, child. Like, I'm gonna start blushing.
You do. You look so beautiful.
Well, your avatar is beautiful too, girl.
I know. I know. I have to show my avatar. I just have to. I don't know who be down here on these streets.
You never know.
I have to protect my bag. So
I'm not mad at you at all.
But if you hit me on Instagram, I could be your friend on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Well,
then you can see what I look
me.
like.
But you go follow me. It's my name. I don't know if yours is changed on there, unless if it's the same name that you have on YouTube.
No, it's not. It's not.
Then you got find me on Instagram.
I'll follow you. I will. And
you can message me. Yeah, and then message me with your YouTube name, so I know that it is you.
Yeah, because we do have a lot in common. All right, so no, I do not show anyone on social media what I have going on in my home life. Sometimes I'll post my kids, but a lot of times, because I work for a big health organization in Philadelphia, and a lot of my friends are like the DONs and everybody like that. So I don't want everybody knowing my business, and if I travel somewhere or whatever the case may be. So I do keep my life kind of private off of social media. So no one knows that, even though me and my high school boyfriend or whatever, sweetheart, we broke up and I had different experiences, but typically we've been together off and on for about since I was 15 and I'm 34. So nobody really knows what he looks like, because the simple fact of the matter is, how about if somebody at my job see him? I don't want people to know that, okay, he has a good job as well. Because a lot of people get in your business and they be jealous of you, and then they be praying against you, and they don't want to see you grow. So I feel like it's some things, if you keep private, God will going to bless you without you bragging and being boastful.
It'll grow better when you don't have all these different hands and people with their own opinions in your relationship and stuff. So
yeah, and then I learned that too. You find yourself venting to your girlfriends and stuff like that, and in the background hating that, oh, well, I have an old school kind of man. Like, he pays all the bills, you know. All I do is buy groceries and keep my money in my pocket. Paid my car note, that's
Yes.
about it. But you know what I mean? I
Amen.
got old school men, but you know, and that's how it should be. I mean, but I don't tell people my business like that, you know. But me and him has grown together, and we do have 2 children, and he don't like me to post the kids on social media, but the people at my job be like, "Well, let me see the kids, what they doing," and I'm like, "All right, I'll throw a picture up there." But other than
Yeah, I
that,
just,
no, I think you should keep your life private, especially dealing with today, you know, and with everything that's going on. Everybody don't need to know your business.
no, and
And
I
you know
only
what
post my
else?
kids. Go ahead.
You know what else get on my nerves? Them people that be posting their husbands all the daggone time. Oh, my man did this. My man did this. They be the most miserable people.
Yeah, they're trying to prove something to people by doing it. And like I said, the people that tag their husband or their wife or whoever in every single post that they post, they can post the sky is blue and then they gonna tag him in it. It's like, oh, the sky is blue. I'm with Shadil. Like, what? Why do you have to put that? Why do you have to tag them in every single thing that you post? It's just like, oh my, it's annoying to me, but I get it. And I know some people
But
that have 2 pages on Facebook and they'll tag their other page in their own page, in their own post. It's like, why not just, why you have 2 pages and posting on both pages? That's what it's stupid to me. I don't know.
it's very stupid. And I just look at people, or they posting what they eat. Who cares what you ate? Like, that kind of stuff to me, like, I don't care what you ate. I
Wait a
don't
minute now,
really
'cause I do that
care.
too now. I will post every once in a while. If it's something that I
But
cook,
it's
I'll
I'm
post it,
talking
but
about,
not every
no, I'm
time.
talking about breakfast, lunch, and
Everything.
dinner.
Yeah, no.
Everything. No, sometimes, yeah, I did post, like, one time I had like a smoky martini or something that came out with like dry ice. I post that because that was cool. But like every single time you posting food, like, I'm eating here or I'm doing this, and it's just like somebody's gonna run up on you one day.
Oh
My
yeah.
kid's grandma has she is the prime suspect of doing that. She posts everything she do, when she did it, how she did it. And it's just like, why? You too
That's
old
how
for
you get.
that.
That's how you get robbed. That's how you get
And
robbed
that's
when you post it everywhere. I went to Bahamas and everything, and baby, you wouldn't even know because I didn't post nothing until I got back. I was gone for 4 or 5 days. I was gone and came back. Didn't say nothing. Nobody knew where I was at. The people that knew I was gone, I had somebody watching my house. But I'm not posting that because the minute you post something that you gone far away from your house, that's gonna give people the opportunity to do anything. And some people might not have that mindset of wanting to rob you, but it's just you never know. You just don't post your every single move every like while you're there. Wait till you leave and you back home and then you post it or something. I don't know.
Yes, I think that's just stupid. And like, I take like 3 or 4 trips out the year. I don't even post it. Sometimes if I see a post of myself, it'd be a picture that I took that I already been on a trip months ago, and like I'm on my other trip. But
Right.
it's
Late
just
upload. Late upload.
but no, this was a good conversation. I'm not gonna hold your platform up.
I appreciate you for coming on the link, honey.
No, no problem. I had to catch you live, girl. Can't keep leaving them long old comments down there.
Well, you can, because my comments be just as long, honey. When I respond back to you, because it's a conversation, and I know you missed the live, so you got to say everything that you probably would have said in the live or in the on the video. So I don't mind long
Okay,
comments.
so Terry's mom said, but some people may be excited about being married, and now, like I was, that's when we first got married. But after I had kids, it was about them. Yeah, I get that. Some people can be happy about posting everything, about their relationship online. But I feel like uh, there should be, to
Do it in
me, there
moderation.
should be,
Yeah, but
do it in
also do it in
moderation.
moderation. Not all. I think not. Well, I can't tell you what to post, when to post, how much to
Me
post.
either.
But you know, I just feel like for the sake of your relationships nowadays, especially on YouTube, because I don't think we see too many where we are. I don't think we see too many people that show their relationship online. It's mainly just either it's the man or it's the woman that we're always watching or whatnot. And then you might hear them hear the husband or the wife in the background, but you never really see them. But as far as like Facebook and anything like that, and it's just to me, now that I'm getting a little older, I feel like it don't take all that. Because I'm not proving nothing to nobody. I don't have to.
And that's what I be trying to tell my kid's grandmother. It's like, why are you posting? Who are you proving something to? Like, why are you doing that? Nobody needs to know. But I guess people be excited, and it's not like she don't get out. I think she got ADHD. I mean, because she's always
Oh Lord.
someplace. She's always someplace. So it's like, just stop. Because, like you said, somebody might run up on her one day and rob her.
Yeah, because she posting and telling everybody where she is. Unless it's something that you inviting everybody to and say, hey, come here, come hang out right now. No, we don't need to know that you went to the IHOP.
Thank you. And then I had to even tell some of my friends, like, don't be posting me on nothing because I called out of work.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, I hate that. Like, don't tag me in a picture or post me on social media if you know I called out of work to come.
I do the same
Because,
exact
I
thing.
get
I'm like,
paid. I, I get paid. I'll get paid if I'm at work or not. So it's like, why are you posting me? That I can lose my job behind calling out, doing some social activities. I'm supposed to
yeah.
be sick. So
Look, that's why your behind don't stop lying and telling your boss that you gonna be you somewhere else with, but now you with your friends and now they posting y'all
thank you.
everywhere that y'all go, y'all every move. Don't tag me in nothing. No,
That's
unless
what
I share that picture, please don't tag me in no picture on social media. Don't do it
no.
unless I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, everybody know we here, whatever, whatever. Because I might not want
But
people
I
to
did.
know.
I did have a boyfriend that did that, and it got on my nerves. Every time we had the camera up, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Take a picture. And I'm like, I don't really like.
So he the one did that. He the one wanted to take all the pictures, not you.
He wanted to take so many pictures, everything, and got to get this angle, this face, and I'm like, what? No, I don't want to do all that all the time.
It's
Just
normally the
chill with
woman
the
that's doing that. I've never seen a man
picture.
that wanted to do that. It's normally the women that wants to take pictures and do all of that stuff.
Well, I think he was suspect. Okay, between me and you, that's why I got out of that situation real quick.
Oh Lord, oh my God. Well, I mean, you out of that now, right? So
Yeah, I did because it was just like, I mean, he was nice, but it was just like you constantly want to take pictures, and it was just some things. I had some it was some red lights, and it was some green lights, and I just was like, I got nah. Uh-uh. I'm going back to what I know, and that's
well, you
exactly what
got
I
you an old
did.
school, you got you an old school man now. So and
Yeah, that just
he don't
all I
want you
got to
doing
do is cook, make sure it's food in the house, and make sure it cook. That's it, and the house is clean. But he helped me clean the house and do the laundry, so we do that by teamwork. But other than that,
so
long
y'all
as it's
sound
done
more
in full,
traditional. Y'all sound like
yes, we are,
so y'all do the whole
we are.
role thing. Like this is the role. Do y'all do that? This is the role of a man. This is the role of a woman.
No, no, because he do laundry and he clean the house. We don't have no roles. Like his money is my money. Like I
And your
don't.
money
He
is
don't.
your money.
Yes, my money is my money. But no, like he helps out. Like he is like the Mr. Mom for me. Like I don't like if my daughter might bump her knee. I'd be like, oh, it's okay. But he got to go get the Neosporin and all that,
Oh,
And
so you sound
he,
like me. You sound like me. I'm
yeah,
like, oh,
like,
okay, you fine. You not dying. You okay? That's
yes,
me.
he like,
But I have boys. You have a girl. You have a girl and a boy, or just the girls?
I have a girl. I have a girl, and I actually has two boys. Yeah.
I got two boys, and I'm like, okay, you fine with that first son. With my first son, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me get up. Oh my gosh. But that second son, I was like, boy, are you okay? You fine. You okay. You ain't
Well,
bleeding. You know, it was more of I was more hands off as far as when he hurt himself because I didn't want to baby him because I saw what that did to my older son. He was so spoiled. Oh, gee. Real quick, I want to speak to everybody that came in. Hey, Adelina, Puppy Love, Bright Star Day. I don't want y'all to think I'm not speaking to y'all or whatnot, but you know, we having a whole
well,
conversation.
my oldest, he is spoiled, and then when me and him broke up, he had a baby, but the mom walked away. So that is my son. So
Oh,
he's like
that's
my
okay.
stepson. But I have adopted him. So
Well, there ain't no
that's
step
what
in
I,
it. There ain't no step. That's your
yeah,
son.
that's my son. So and then I had my daughter, but I babied my oldest, like because it was just always me and him. You know what I mean? So I really babied him to the point where it's like now I'm like, you 13, take this trash out. Sweet, you know, like I'm trying to be tough. Like I said in your comments, like I'm really tough now
Yeah.
on him. Like I think I'm too tough, and I don't play when it comes to them that schoolwork. I don't care about
Yeah.
no tablet, no phones, no none of
Yeah.
that.
None
Get
of it.
this schoolwork done. And if you don't get no A's, I don't accept no B's because you ain't got nothing else to do but study.
That's all you add. You don't put. I guess I don't put too much on my kids as far as like I want them to make sure their room clean. But baby, listen. Let me tell you the other day. I told my son, go wash the dishes. I'm gonna give you something when I get back to the house. He said, okay, no problem. So I'm like, you know, I get home. Now this how you try to trust the boys to do the dishes. I start looking at the dishes in the dish rack. So I'm looking at every bowl. Oh, gotta put that back in the sink. Gotta put that back in the sink. I gotta put that
Mm-hmm.
back in the sink. And so every dish I had to put back in there. So I said, I'm not even gonna say nothing to him. We got in the car. I said, didn't I ask you to wash the dishes when you know, while I was going? He said, yes, ma'am. I said, so you wash the dishes? He got quiet. So I said, all you did was rinse the dishes out and put them in the dish rack, right? And he didn't say
Yes.
nothing. I said, so you really just put water on the dishes and you didn't wash them, did you? He said, no, ma'am. Oh God, I went from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm like, how? Why would you do that? Why would you do it? He was like, I don't know. He just wanted to do that so he can get back on his Nintendo Switch.
Video,
We love playing
them
Fortnite.
video games. Yes. And like, especially this
Fortnite.
summer, like I just was screaming. And I just was screaming at them because I told them that they had to clean it. All they had to do was clean the tub and the shower wall or whatever the case may be. Because my daughter's into like body lotions and stuff like that, and she gets them all over the walls of the shower. So I'm like, scrub it. I said, so I see a spot. I'm like, all right. Now, me, if I see one dirty dish, I'm taking all the dishes out the sink and then you want to wash
Yep,
everyone
I
over
did.
because you're not going to kill me with germs, okay?
Okay.
Because I keep telling them if you leave the food on the dish and we reuse the dish, that's germs. That's like we're
Yeah.
eating. Like, so I'll do that. And so, they had to mop the floor, sweep the floor, well, vacuum the rug, sweep the floors, and mop them. I come home, I'm like, really? Why y'all keep doing half jobs? I said, okay, tomorrow y'all just do a repeat
Yep.
and a repeat and a repeat till you get it right.
But see, they're old enough to know like how to do it. Like you say, your oldest is 13, my oldest is 12. You know better. Like he get frustrated with his brother when I tell him to go clean their room, and it turns into a whole fight. So I just tell the youngest, just go sit down in the living room. Don't even go in there. Just let your brother go do it. But the dishes and their dad, like, well, you should. I told their dad what happened, right? So he was like, well,
Uh-huh.
that's what they do at my house because they just rinse it out and they put it in the dishwasher. I have a dishwasher here too, but I don't use it. I never use it. I feel like it's pointless because you washing the dishes off before you put them in the dish rack. And I'm gonna turn around and use the dishwasher. That's in turn going to use more water. So that's stupid
Yeah.
to me. So if you're gonna wash or rinse or scrub the dishes off to get the stuff off, just wash the dishes. So he was just like he was so nonchalant about it while I was like Incredible Hulk. He was just like, oh, okay, well, they do that at my house where they put the dishes in the dish rack. I'm like, no, no,
No,
he needs to
yes.
wash the dishes.
Yes, and he always saying, "Well, you can't scream and you can't be shouting because you're not going to get cross to them. You have to really sit down and talk to them so calmly." And I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
"Forget that. I ain't talking to them calmly because they should know better.
Exactly. That he
How many
sound just
times you
he
going to
sound like
repeat
my kid
yourself?"
daddy. He sound just like
Yeah,
my kid daddy said it. But I'm like, I don't know if y'all watched my video from earlier. I'm naturally I just yell. I'm sorry, I just
me
yell, I just talk
too.
loud. So I'm a yeller, so I can't help it. So he's like, well, every time I call, you yelling. I'm like, but you don't understand the build up to that. It's not like I just start yelling. It was a build up, and you just so happened to call me while I was in the midst of yelling at them. But it's just like they don't listen. When you talking nicely
They
to them,
don't.
they don't listen. They just sitting there and it's just like they don't hear you. But the minute you start yelling at them, it's like, oh my God, she's yelling. Yeah. I was literally whispering to you like 2 seconds ago and you act like you did not hear. So
Yes,
no.
and then now they got this thing where they ignoring you. Like you calling their names and they ignoring you. And I'm
It
like, is
embarrassed
this
me.
what preteens about? Almond Brown, I'm sorry, but I grabbed my oldest son by his collar the other day
Come
because
on now.
and I was like, because he was like, you ain't gonna be able to beat me for so long. Like, you ain't gonna be able to handle me for so long. I'm too big now.
He said
Girl,
that?
he was sitting, yes, he was sitting. I got like a nook in my kitchen. He was sitting in a nook in the kitchen. I grabbed him out that nook and I put him down to the ground with my knee
Come
in
on now.
his chest. And I said, let me tell you something. I brought you in this world. I could take you out this world and I will always be able to beat you. Don't ever
Yes.
forget it because you got a soft spot. Now, all that mouth, I don't need to hear. I can't deal with this preteen thing. I can't deal with it.
I ain't there yet, but I'm almost there because he'll be 13 in December, and he has this thing now where he just look at you. He don't say nothing. He just do this, and I'm that to me. I feel like you sizing me up when you sitting up there just staring at me.
Yes,
I feel like you sizing me up. We're not doing that at all because now my 7-year-old, he's so Lord Jesus, y'all got to help me. But
I
they like
got a
my kid,
7-year-old too. Girl,
oh for
I
real?
don't even know how I spent $100 and Five Below today. I'm like, and my girlfriend was there and she just had her ring. I said, was you even watching what she was putting up there, bringing up? I just still told me it's okay. I'll just pay for it. I was just okay. It's out. I just paid for it. And I'm just like, who spends $100 in Five Below? For what?
That
What
well,
is
I
it?
know she got a lot of stuff. She better have done got a lot of stuff for $100 out of Five Below. But that's
Between the preteens and the 7-year-old, I
I
don't know.
can't.
I get
You know,
on
they
YouTube sometimes to just clear my mind at night, and then
started all over again in the morning time. But my 12-year-old, I told him because he's already 5'5" and I'm 6'3". So that means you don't have too much more to go before you get to where I am. And so I told him, I will still knock you down the size. Don't play with me. So, it's just don't think you're gonna ever get too big to where I can't we got to have a conversation. I don't care if I have to look up at you, but I'm gonna bring you down to size if I need to.
yes, yeah, yes, of course. My son, he taller than me too, and he just must have thought like, I'm getting too big. You ain't never too big for me to put my hands on you. Don't ever get that twisted, okay? Now
But
I
we,
said do this.
but I mean, how long? I mean, we shouldn't have to do that now, right? Because they at 13 and 12, you
13,
feel like
no,
you should just talk to them.
I do. I started out talking. I even wrote a letter to. I'm a person that because me and him are really close. We are, and I had told him. I talked to him. I said, where's my son? Like you changing, and his dad is like, you don't understand. He's becoming like his testosterone coming in, but his hormones is coming in, and you don't know how it is to be a boy. I said, I know how it is to be a respectful boy, okay?
Right.
And I don't want to hear all that, okay? I know I'm screaming. I'm screaming because I shouldn't have to tell you to pick a paper up off the floor. You don't see
Yeah.
that paper and you don't walk past it. Pick it up.
They won't.
Pick it up.
And see, I only have one brother. It's 7 of us children, and I have one brother, and he's up under me. Everybody said, "Oh, I know he was spoiled." No, he wasn't spoiled. He got treated the same way we did. It wasn't no different because he was a boy. You know, he got treated the same way we did. We were all children and all equal. So, but I just feel like my list. I'll tell you no lie. My 7-year-old honey, he made me cry many a nights. I'll be honest with y'all because he's so headstrong and he's so inquisitive about everything, and it's always why do I have to do it this way or why is it that way. He doesn't necessarily like authority because he has his own mind, and he's like, I want to do
You
it this
said,
way. I feel like when I don't understand it. And baby, listen, I'll tell you what, he's so spoiled. He really is spoiled. I didn't do it. Not this one. I'm not taking the blame for that one. I did the first one, but the second one, his daddy did it. I tell you, he was about 4 years old, and my baby told me, I told him no, he couldn't have something, and their daddy spoiled him so much. He said, well, my daddy gonna buy it for me anyways. He said, I don't care, my dad gonna buy it for me anyways. I boo cried all the way to his daddy job. His daddy came out, he didn't know what was going on. I'm just crying, snotting everywhere. I said, I told you to stop buying them shoes. I told you to
yes,
stop buying them stuff every single week. Even when they don't
yeah,
do right, I feel like he was buying them stuff. And so at that
yes,
point, he believed me. When I came up there crying, he was like, oh, she's not just being overly dramatic about it. I'm like, no, he really thinks that he's entitled to all of this stuff because you buy it for him even when he doesn't need it. And so it was at that point where he did, because he said, both of us lost our moms. So he said,
mm-hmm.
he can count on his hands the amount of time that his mom was able to give them a birthday party or give them things that they really wanted. So now that we have
Mm-hmm.
children, he feels like he wants to provide them with everything that he wasn't able to get as a child, but that's how they got spoiled. But also it's like good cop, bad cop with us, because I tell him,
Yes,
no, I'm not
mm-hmm.
buying something. And then he'll turn around and he might go get it. Oh, well, they do good. Okay,
Yes,
well, they're
yes,
supposed to
that's
make
what
what
he
they
said.
can.
Yeah, they supposed to do good in school. You don't.
Yes, I'm not
They
rewarding that
don't have
all
no
the time.
drive.
No, you do it because you're supposed to. Don't do it because you're going to get money or you're going to get a gift or whatever. Then you be good, because then they'll turn around and they won't do the right thing when they know they're not going to get something. So it's just like they'll half do it rather. No.
And this is where I be seeing with him, because he goes out here and he buys them all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, they not even doing their chores right, okay?
Right.
Stop buying stuff. And then I look like I'm the mean person, or everybody looking at me like I got the issue. No, I don't have the issue. Just like, okay, they put the laundry away. Prime example tonight. Okay, I have a sock drawer, an underwear drawer, and a bra drawer. Somebody jammed all that in one drawer. Why? Y'all been putting away clothes for 2 years
Oh
now.
my God.
2 years, and you still doing it. So it's like little things like that, and it's just like that. And that's the 13-year-old being lazy, don't want to separate the stuff. Like, come on, that's not going to take that long.
It's not.
We wash clothes every day. So like, what are you doing?
Oh Lord. It's ridiculous.
Girl.
I
And this
don't I just
quarantine ain't helping. This
it's not.
quarantine ain't helping.
Well, see, I can't. Well, you know what? It's not helping for a lot of people, but I can't say that because me and my kids, that we have an understanding, and he loved his babies, so we got it to where they with him a lot, and they with me in during a lot during the daytime, and then at night sometimes they're with him and stuff like that. So, she Royal B said, "What about the grandparents spoiling the kids?" Well,
Oh
unfortunately,
my God. No,
well, my
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah, my kids don't have they have their father's dad, but he lives 2 hours away, And then the man that I call my dad, he's not my biological father, but I call him my dad. Child, he be in his own world. So our mothers, neither one of us have our mother here. So we don't
I'm
have
sorry
that.
for your loss.
We don't have that. Thank you, boo. It's been 20 years for me, and it's been 13 years for 14 years for their dad's mom. She passed in '06. Mine passed in '99. But yeah, so we don't have that luxury of dropping off the kids to the
Well,
grandparents.
she royals. Well, I don't really. I'm very I want to say stingy with my children. Like I like them being around me, even though they get on my nerves. But I don't like them spending the night out too often. But grandparents definitely. If I say no and dad say no, they would get on the phone, either call my dad, call my
No.
mom, call his mom. He don't really have a relationship with his father, you know. So between the three grandparents, and then they got great grandparents.
Yeah, see, we don't
It's,
have none of that. No grandparent, no great grandparent child. My grandparents been gone to 20 years too. So they don't even have that luxury. My sister, them, honey, whenever she get a chance to, she'll keep them or whatnot. They'll go over there and play with my nephew. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just us. And I ain't mad about it. And more power to the people that still got their parents. Y'all hug and love on your
yeah,
parents. They are still here, and your children are able to see them and love on them as well, because me and my kids, we have to go to my mom's grave and his mom's grave. We talk about her and I show them pictures and stuff, whatever. So they know her through our conversations, but they've never met her, met her physically or whatnot. But it's all good. Hey Tracy, hey Dave, Blue Sky, She Royal, all you guys, thank y'all for coming in. We talking about social media relationships, kids.
and yes, I know that conversation took a turn, girl. But yeah, the 7-year old, I don't. Your 7-year old sound like my 7-year old too,
Yeah, they can be
and
friends.
she's doing that in school too, though. Like she'll completely ignore what the teacher do, but she does
Do
her
they know
work.
each other? Do our children know each other? They
I
talk on
don't
the phone. They have to talk on the phone or Skype with each other. They must have been
know.
on StreamYard or Zoom or something. Cause I swear they know each other. That sound like my son. Lord Jesus.
Like, and I'm asking her now. She's telling me it's the school. She wants me to take her out to school because I did switch her school, but I put her in this school at kindergarten, and so she was at daycare and preschool at her other school. So they had already knew her and knew how she act. Well, when she got to this school, it was like Catholic school is more strict than Christian school. I'ma just say that. Like, the nuns and everything being there, you can't do all that kind of stuff. Christian school is more laid back. And so when she got there, I think it was a shock. So every teacher she had was a strict teacher. But
Oh, she
that don't
was
bother her. Like that don't bother her at all. If she don't want to do it, she won't do it.
oh Lord.
She'll do her work, but if it's something that the teacher be calling her name, she'll act like she don't hear her. And I'm
Girl,
just looking at her like
they know each other.
she
Yeah,
gonna be the
I
one.
don't know. She was born in 2012.
13,
When her birthday?
May 31st.
Oh, so she just turned 7.
Yeah, she just
My baby,
turned
he'll
7.
be 8 in October. He'll be 8. Yeah, but he don't. Yep, he don't like. I told you, he said he don't like authority. He want to do what he want to do. Why? He said, why does there have to be rules? But he don't listen to the teachers. He'll listen to the ones that not listen. He's so smart. They already tested him for gifted. But my baby, he gets bored really quick. So they were having a test. The teacher had to scrap the test because he said the kids were taking too long to say the answer. So he was just yelling out the answer. And so they had
Don't tell them, oh my God, my daughter did the same thing at test time. She was giving the answers to the people at the test too. Oh my
oh
God,
my
do they
God.
really know that?
Yeah,
Yes.
they had to send him out the classroom. My baby got suspended twice in a week. It was ridiculous. Like I was crying. Like, what are you doing? He was like, Mom, I'm bored. But you would think that he was not passing in his class, but baby, when I tell you he's so smart, but his brain, it just worked differently. He doesn't want to sit there and be bored with the rest of the kids or whatever. But I told him this year, you have to sit still. His second grade teacher, because at the school he's in, he goes to a charter school. So they normally move the teachers around different places. So she told me, and I love her. She said, I begged them to keep me as a second grade teacher so I can teach him, because they would send him to her class as a buddy classroom when he would get in trouble. And so she knows him, his emotions, like she really knows him, and she wasn't even his teacher. So she begged them to keep her as a second grade teacher just so she can teach my child. And she was like, I'm only here so I can teach him. I was like, I love you, girl. What you need for the classroom? Amazon gift card. I love her, like for real, because she's the only one that really understands him and his emotions. When he fed up, he fed up. Yep, that's right. That's what they said. He's not challenged enough, and that's what.
And that was my son problem. And when he went to a Montessori daycare, and they kept doing the same routines, and he just was like, I ain't doing this. So he was bored, and so they brought in like this psychologist to come in or whatever, and then they told me he needed early intervention. But when it was all said and done, after early intervention came in, they was like, he's bored.
Yeah.
And I could tell you from that day on, I don't have to get on him. Now, one thing I don't have to get on him about is homework. He always do his projects on time, so you have that to look forward to.
You need to talk
No,
about
because if he's bored now, because let me tell you, he gave me issues. I remember 5, 8, 11, and now 13.
Yes.
Those are my golden. Those my golden years. Well, no, 3, 5, 8, 11, and 13. So I don't. She'll be going. I don't know. She in her own world, but she is smart. But she won't read at home.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I don't know, these boys, they act like they don't like reading. I don't know. He was never like that, but now I guess since Fortnite has been introduced, and he want to come here, Mom, can you buy me some V-Bucks?
Oh my God.
I'm not buying none. Thank you, kind to me. I'm not buying no V-Bucks. Now he has money because for his graduation, I had posted because we had to do his 5th grade graduation on Zoom, Lord Jesus. And people donated to, he said he take cash out. So I had dropped my cash up on my Facebook, and my baby got almost $200 that day. And so that's what he used.
Wow.
Yeah, like listen, I don't never do that. And my Facebook friends, they know I don't never ask nobody for nothing. And they came on there. Some of them supported him. They was watching his Zoom, watching his graduation on Zoom. They was able to log in, and they supported my baby. So he used that. But I told him, don't think when that money gone, I'm gonna be paying for you to get no more V-Bucks, because that ain't gonna happen.
I'm tired of Roblox. It's called Robux.
Well, I ain't had that problem. Is that the girl that played Roblox? Because I seen people say their daughters play Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox. Yes. Well, she had got the premium package the other day, and her debit card got compromised.
Oh no.
Yep. Somebody, I don't know who took it down or whatever the case may be, but somebody hit his card up at Walmart, and that was his last transaction.
Wow. Yeah, no. See, my son bought $100 worth of what is that? Them skins or whatever on Fortnite with his daddy's card, and his daddy didn't know what was going on. He tried to tell a story about it at first, but baby, his daddy logged in and found out it was that darn PS4 and the Fortnite thing. Oh yeah, he got a good trip that day. He tried to deny it, but I'm like, I don't play it, and I'm not in the PS4 is at your daddy's house, so it's not here. You didn't do it here. You did that
Oh
at your
my
dad's
God.
house. So yeah.
I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Roblox. And what's the other one I don't like? And now they playing this other game. I don't even know what it is. But I just don't. I hate them all. I hate them all. I hate them
Yeah.
all because they
It
act
was
like
never like
when you.
that though. But they now it's bad. It's all they want to do is play games. They don't want to do nothing else. Lord, she
No, they don't want to go outside. They don't want to do nothing.
said, excuse me. Yeah, no. I have to make them go outside. Ooh, Call of Duty. Now you know what? I can't even. I ain't gonna
Mm.
speak on Call of Duty like that because I was a gamer and Call of Duty and Resident Evil was my game. I played, but I tell them I don't even want them playing shooting games and stuff. So I don't even know what Fortnite is. I've never seen Fortnite. All I know is that little dumb game, that dumb dance that they used to do or whatever. I don't know the flex or the floss or something. That's all I know from Fortnite. Other than that, I don't know nothing about Fortnite. All I
Well, my
hear,
girlfriend did tell me like they fight in the game. I don't get that whole concept of Fortnite, but my daughter do have it on her Switch.
yeah, that's what they
But
have. That's what it is. Also, you can tell me what your daughter you can what her Fortnite thing is, so I can give it to my son. So they can. I guess they play together. People play together.
yeah, they could play together because she always be she do Fortnite. She be on that Roblox, and I just be trying to get her off of that stuff. Like read a book. Now I just made her clean her room. And that's
Um,
another thing, and bro, I can't get her out my bed.
oh yeah, no, they know I don't play that. Mm-mm. No,
Girl,
I
I could put her in her bed. Now she said tonight she going to sleep in there because the tooth fairy coming.
oh, cause she thinks
That's
something
the
to get up on that pillow.
yeah. That's she said I'll sleep in there tonight
So it
because
used
the
to be
tooth fairy
taller.
coming.
So what you put up under there? Because you know these kids and honey nowadays they're a little bit expensive. So a quarter just ain't gonna do.
No, her dad be giving her 20s. I don't. But she told him I already know it's no such thing of the tooth fairy. But since
Exactly.
I got the tooth and you want me in my bed, you know. She did say, y'all dashing out all your money on these teeth.
See, I feel like my kids, their teeth come out at their dad's house on purpose. Cause they
Well, that's
know.
good.
No, I ain't putting no money up on your no. You can't even go in here and read a book without me yelling at you. And you think I'm finna put me being an imaginary person and leave some money up under your pillow? They ain't doing that. Go ahead and clean your room or clean your bathroom. They got their own bathroom. So I say I don't go in their bathroom. I don't. I can't stand it. I don't go in there. I got my own bathroom in my room. That's it. But I say
And
when you use the bathroom, wipe the bottom of the toilet every time it's wipes in there because you know as boys they use the bathroom to seat up whatever all this. Just because you don't see
yes,
it
I
don't
hate
mean it
that.
ain't there. You know, so I have to tell them that you do 20s. All y'all doing $20 for the tooth fairy? Oh, oh, y'all
Yeah,
so
20.
listen. I need some teeth bit to be extra. So if I get my tooth extracted and send it to some of y'all, well, y'all send me back a $20 bill because
Yeah, we'll help you out with being a tooth fairy.
oh no, ma'am.
Listen, kids are expensive. They gonna want to buy something.
Buy what? Some more V-Bucks? Because when you get to the store, their wallet is always at the house. When it's time to go to the store, their wallet is at the house.
And
But
that's
guess
what
what?
I told her. I said, "Well, where's your money at? Okay, you putting all this stuff in. Where is your money?"
Yeah, I make them pay me back. I don't play that. No, y'all want candy?
It's like,
Unless I buy food for the or snacks for the house specifically, that's different. But if we go to the store and you say, "Can you buy me a candy bar?" Where's your wallet? Because my 7-year old will have $80 in his wallet and say, "I left it at my daddy house." Okay, well
see, they
you owe me a dollar and some change when you get back here because there's no way. I know I'm not buying you no candy. I'm not doing
no.
it. I have your own money. It's not meant for you just to sit on your money and you just spend it all of mine. No.
That girl, I kids is a mess. And you know what? I always wanted the little girl. Oh my God. it was like I always wanted the little girl, but now,
You got her. You prayed to ask for her, honey. You got her now.
yes, me and my oldest, we prayed for her. We did. We really did pray for her. But honey, if I
What?
knew what I knew, I would have just stuck with the boys because she's a mess.
God knew what he was
She is
doing.
a
He had
mess.
nothing to do with her. I have
She high maintenance, very
Lucy.
high maintenance. Yes,
My
you
daughter would be
know.
a straight tomboy because I had my niece when my sister went to Afghanistan, so I was a parental guardian at that time when she was gone. Baby, you'll be a straight tomboy. Ponytails. You want me to do what? Yeah, I do have, but I ain't got time for all that. My daughter be a straight ponytail. Straight. We gonna pull you back. All this right here. I had to come into this. I had to come into this because I was a straight tomboy, baby. Sweatpants, tennis shoes, all that stuff. Hair pulled back in a ponytail. I wore a scarf. If I showed y'all pictures of me in high school, I had a different color scarf for every outfit. Even when they told us we couldn't wear scarves to school, I was defiant, baby. I had me a bandana on in school because I was a tomboy. But now, I'm a little more womanly, but I wear tights and a t-shirt all day long if I had to. I get dressed up
Girl,
all
that's my go-to. A tight t-shirt, and then in the wintertime I put my joggers on and the sweats and my sweatshirt
I
and
look
some
at the
sneakers.
screen. Look at the screen.
Ah, he wants 6 kids. What? Well,
Listen,
go
talk to me
ahead,
after
Wow.
your first one. Please talk to me after your first one and let it be a girl.
Thank
Let it be a girl. Especially being a man, let that first child be a girl. Oh, she gonna have you wrapped around your finger. You ain't gonna want to do nothing else. But that girl, Lord,
thank you.
he say I want 3 keyboard, 2 drummers, and a lead singer.
And how about you probably get all 6 of them kids and they ain't gonna be interested in music
And
because their father swore they one of them was gonna be in football and none of them interested.
oh my goodness, my son want to play football, but I'm scared. Mm-mm.
Well, he said the same thing. He said he wouldn't let them play, but because he got a lot of injuries but he was really good. Like he was really good at it, but he had a lot of injuries from it. He
Yeah.
said if he knew what he knew, then he probably wouldn't have done it. Played for so long because
Oh really?
he played for college. Yeah, he
Oh
did for
wow. So he
college,
played
and
since
he
what?
was playing since he was 5. He was playing
Oh
football.
dang.
Yeah.
See, I'm scared. My kid, they'll do flag football, and I had to tell my youngest son, "Listen, baby, this is first year. It was his first year playing flag football. This is not tackle football. Please don't go out there and win these." I had to tell him that because he was literally charging at the people. I'm like, no, you can't tackle them. You just pulling the flag. So
But
he
I
was
mean, you could let them try it. We did let them
scared.
try it for one summer. We did.
Tackle
We let them
football,
try it. Yep, we let them try regular football for one
and they
summer
like
just
it.
to. The oldest, no, he didn't like it. The middle, he did. He liked it, but then he was like the injury. He kept thinking in his mind, so he made him play basketball, and my oldest he run track.
Yeah, that's what they did. They did track. They've done track, t-ball, soccer, flag football, of course, basketball. Child, Daddy ain't gonna let that pass by. Tomorrow he got basketball practice tomorrow, and my son he practices. He was training in elementary. He was training with the middle schoolers because he was about the height.
Wow.
He was the height of a middle schooler anyway. So he was training with the middle schoolers. So now he's gonna be training again with them. So he's done like the Corey Brewer um camp, Steve Wilbekin. These are NBA players. So that kid
Yeah.
does all that. He goes down to Orlando. His daddy, like he's very invested. Their dad was supposed to be playing overseas, but he stayed back to help his mom, with his sister, with their sister after he graduated college and stuff. So he didn't go. He had the opportunity to go overseas and play basketball, but he didn't go.
Oh
So
wow.
no, I
So
want to do football.
one of them going to be a basketball player.
Oh, well, I think the little one is gonna do football. I think because I feel like he's much more solid body wise than my older son. Older son, he's straight up and down. He got it from me and his daddy. He got it honest. But the little one, he's more stocky. He has more muscle right now. So I won't be as afraid. But I just think about those head injuries and stuff that they have going on now. That's what's really
Well, yeah, I don't think. Well, I wouldn't know if he had head injuries. I don't know, but he complained about his legs, his hands, because he was a linebacker.
oh God. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I can't. But even in basketball, like my son already complained about his ankles, and he's only 12. But I know it's because he has flat feet like his dad. Like literally, he has no arch. So
Okay.
that's going to hinder him as he gets older because it's hindering his dad now. He'll do everything through the pain, but his feet literally are like this. There's no arch anywhere. There's no arch in his foot like this. In the middle, his feet is literally flat like this on the ground. So yeah, that's just. But he's gonna train them through it. He's gonna train them through it, child. Wiley and all these kids. I'm just.
Wiley ain't having those 6 kids.
I want him to at least have one.
He
Fuck.
gonna have one. First of all, Wiley is all about a bag. Once that one kid start breaking, I went into Sam's Club the other day. I ain't even going front. I said I'm glad I'm done having babies. A case of diapers, $50. I said
Oh,
what?
okay.
Oh no.
Cloth diapers, and I only use one brand of diapers for my children, and that was Pampers. I did. I
Me
hated
too.
Huggies. I hated Huggies.
Yes, and I'm like $50. How somebody going for $50 in a case of diapers? Wipes was like $25 for a case. I said, "Well, I wouldn't be having no babies today." Oh no, no,
Baby,
no!
it's too much. It's too much. She said,
It's too,
"Head
it's too it's
periods."
too expensive. Like you gonna need a whole team to help you raise that baby, unless you got a real good job. So
That,
Wiley,
that,
go right on here with your 6 kids and see if you can afford $50 a case Pampers.
after the third child, a baby shower don't count. You can't do a baby shower after your third child.
I feel like you shouldn't even. Well, it was a big gap, but I even told my family like I don't want a baby shower. Like I already know what I need. Just give me gift cards and money. But they still end up giving me a little, I guess, sprinkle shower, whatever. And but I feel like you said, you don't need a shower. You need one, maybe two, and that's it. But all that, I want a baby shower every year, and you done
Yeah,
had 5 kids. What? Who
I,
does that?
but I know some people that say, "Oh, I don't need no baby shower. I don't need no baby shower." But you about to do a GoFundMe for money for your baby? A baby shower to me, and it's not that you can't afford it, but if people say that they want to shower you with gifts and things of that nature, okay. Some people they won't humble themselves down enough to allow somebody to gift them with anything, but if you really can't afford a child, do a baby shower. Like that's really
Yeah, that is true. That
that's
is
for
true.
people to help you. It's not saying that you can't afford your child all the time. For some people they can. For some people they cannot.
Yeah,
But,
I know a lot of
everybody.
them.
Listen, I do
I
too.
know a girl that I don't even get it. Now, these are my kids' great grandmother, okay? And she's like 73. So his cousin have three. She has 2 kids and one on the way. Well, her oldest is 6. She'll be 7 in November. That little girl ain't never been to school yet, okay? Because they can't afford it. Then she
She ain't
got
been back to
another one.
school.
No. Then she got another one. She going to school this September for free because she'll be 6. Because her birthday is like in November. But then she has another one coming, and I'm like, well, who gonna watch it? You like his grandmother can't watch no more babies. She's 62 or 63 years old.
Wow.
I mean 73. I'm sorry. Why I say
But
60,
well,
73?
how old is the grandma? Is the
His grand
grandma is 73?
is
How old is
73,
the
73. The grandma, this is well, this is my kid's father's grandmother, but it's his cousin who has the kids.
listen, I wish I had my kids grandma had to do all that. But I'm telling you right now, and I told my
You
kids,
know what, Alma Brown? I did have his family that would did a lot for me and watch my kids, but I ain't do that because I feel like when my kids see me, they see me. Okay, I'm their mother. I brought them in this world,
that's
and
right.
like I work at night or whatever, and I would come home to my newborn baby and be up and still go back to work or whatever. And then once she got to a certain age, I put it in daycare.
Yeah.
But it was like I never used them, even though they
Right,
was like,
right,
you
to
don't have
raise
to
their kids.
no, I wanted to see every step. Me and him wanted to see every step, everything that our kids was doing. We wanted it on video or whatever the case may be. We wanted to see their first walk. We wanted to see their first laugh. I'm like, I don't I don't like giving up newborn babies. I love cuddling with newborn babies.
Yeah, or like when they like nestle right here against
Yes.
your neck, and like it's like, oh my gosh, like this is a little
It's
human. Like I just, oh my god. And then when they start like they'll kiss your neck, and it's just like this is my baby, and this is smell, the smell of baby.
smell, yes. So it's like I'm not sharing that. No, I'm good. I'm gonna come home to my baby tired. I'm good. But
But
yeah, mm-mm.
he say she went
She
overboard on the baby shower gifts for her niece. I did that too. Like I literally from 2003 until about 2012. I don't know how many baby showers I've hosted. And when I host, I don't just host. I like plan, I decorate, we do all the things. I buy gifts. Like we literally go all out for baby showers. But baby, listen, I tell you, be my friend now and have a baby shower. I think I don't know, people want gift cards, but I just feel like a gift card is so it's like so impersonal. It's like I want you to hear, like I don't want to give you money for a baby shower or a gift card. I want to give you a gift. I don't know. But that's just
well,
me.
only reason why I said money and gift cards is because a lot of people going to buy clothes at your gift
Yeah.
shop, a baby shop, and normally people now are starting to buy Pampers, a lot of those. But
Hey,
it's
that's
just
all I
like
want.
when you run out of those Pampers and wipes, you got those gift cards to back you up
Back it
on.
up. Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I was like, gift
I
cards
didn't have
and
to buy
money.
Pampers for 7 months with my last son, because at his baby shower, that's all like they brought Pampers galore. It was that, and you got you entered into a raffle for my baby shower. If you brought Pampers and wipes or whatever, you got entered into a raffle. So you won. It was a $50 gift card, a Visa gift card. If you brought diapers, you put your name in the thing and you pull it out, and if you brought diapers, you get to win a gift. So for 7 months, I didn't buy and it was cases. I did not buy a case of Pampers for 7 months with my son. And so, but yeah, I
That's
just
how it was for my oldest. Like that was like my first child. And it was like a lot of people just poured out and bought diapers. I didn't have to buy not one thing,
that's
strollers,
a blessing.
packing plays. And I was just like, wow. But my second, I was just like, no, 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 no. No, I'm good.
Now,
I'm good.
as a grandmother, how are you? Because I know for me, I'm not gonna be that grandmother where you can just come bring your kids and leave your children. That's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be that grandma. And some grandparents, like you said, they're raising their grandkids or whatnot. I'm not gonna raise your child. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be in their life, but I'm not gonna be one of the ones to where everything you do, I have to watch your kids, unless it's for work or something like that. But I'm not gonna be that grandparent where just because you want to go hang out all the time. Now I've seen that. It's like, girl, you don't know these people have kids until it's time for back to school. In that first week of school, they post the pictures of their kids, and then after that, you don't even know they have children no more because their grandparents, the grandparents got the kids. That's not gonna be
I
me.
will not be that grandparent at all because once I am done, like I told my sons, y'all got to get out at 18. I did all I could do. I gave y'all private school tuition. I set y'all up for the future. If y'all get your scholarships for college, if you don't get a scholarship for college, that's fine. I'll help. If you don't go to college, you better have a job and a place to live. Because
Okay.
18, you getting out. I'm not raising no men. Not when I set your future up for you. You can't. Absolutely not. 18, you got to go.
I ain't gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I have to wait till we get there because say y'all have to go to school. You're going to school. Well, we'll see because college is not for everybody. So I don't want to force that on my children, and then it's just something that they're doing because we're telling them that this is what you have to do. Because if it does not work out, if you don't like, because my son don't, he don't like school. So if you don't like school now, and you talking about telling him to go to college for another 2 to 4 years to get a degree, well, I told him you're gonna do something because going into professional sports now, you can't just go in after high school. So you're gonna have to go if you're gonna do a professional sport. You're gonna have to go to college first. So he know he's gonna have to do that, but I'm not gonna make it to where you're gonna be a career college student. No, but I don't know but I want him to go away or want them to go away to college. But if they go closer to home, I don't know if I'm gonna push him out the house. I don't know.
I'm brown. I would have so much more money if all of them in private school. All of
Yeah,
them.
my son going. My
And
older son,
his high school that he's going to is a prep. He's going to a prep. So a prep schools cost money.
yeah,
So this was your option. This is what you wanted to do. So you better choose a smart career that either your possibilities of getting laid off is like slim to none. Or he don't have to go to college, but he can't live here because it's like I done gave you all I had. You
yeah.
better go live with your grandma.
Who not gonna live with the grandma?
The grandparents always take you in. You know that.
You know they
Grandma is
do.
always
Listen,
there.
yeah, yeah, they do. They do. And I guarantee you, if my mama was still here and I'm like, I need to come back home, she'll be like, girl, come on. And she'll do it. Although in my adult life, I've never, known my mom because I was 14 when she passed. But I know
Oh wow.
she raised me enough and raised us enough and instilled enough in us for me to know how she would be as a grandmother or as us being adults. So that's what I tell people. I was raised already because I was in foster care for 3 years. So people like, oh, well, she raised you. No, she raised me. My mama raised me. She kept me. That's the difference.
How about that?
She
Because
just kept me.
14.
My mama raised me because everything that's in me, she did that. You know what I'm saying? She did that already. So, but I appreciate her. I still talk to her and everything. It's still my foster mom. I've never
What
called her.
was she nice to you?
Oh yeah, listen, it's so my story is nothing like other people's story as far as foster care because I found out after being there for about a month that they were actually my family. Like one of the girls,
Oh.
yeah, like I found out they were my cousins. So it became oh, I'm in foster care too. Oh, I live with my family. I still so it was nothing. It wasn't hard. She was not mean. Now the only thing I said, she say, "Now, child, you ask her for something. I ain't got no money." It was an older lady. That's how she talked. And she talked slow. It's so funny. I ain't got
Yeah,
no
it's funny how old people never got no money, but they always want yours.
baby. And
That's
she
my mother.
yes, she do that. She do that to me. And then I baked her a cake. She was like, I want me a chocolate cake with chocolate icing or whatever for my birthday. So I made her a triple chocolate cake for her birthday. So when she
Oh,
got
that
it,
sounds so good.
well, well, I didn't want it to be. I didn't want the cake to be chocolate. She wanted a yellow cake with chocolate icing. I said, now you can't tell a baker that you want a chocolate cake with chocolate, and then you tell me you want a yellow cake. No,
No.
that is not the
Every
thing.
time I turn around, my mom always talk about how she ain't got no money. And I'm like, ugh,
But they have money for your kids. She have
they
money.
have, yep. She had money for the kids. Yep. Don't never had no money.
That's
Always. You got money in your pocketbook? I'm like, a little bit. Why? I don't carry cash.
oh,
Yep. She always hit me up. I said, wow. All because I go to work and she retired.
she loved me and my girl. She was a true blessing to us. Yes, mothers are a blessing. They really, really are.
They
Lord,
are. They are.
just
And aunts, you know, my aunt was more like a mother figure to me, more than my mom was, because my mom was more in the street. So my
we
aunt
love
and my
you,
grandma.
girls. Love you. Don't cry. Please don't cry. We ain't come on
Oh,
here for you to
please don't
cry.
cry. Oh,
Don't
B
cry.
Scouts, we didn't want to make you cry.
Me too. Send y'all send put some little hug emojis in the chat for B Skills.
Yes.
Her. That's my boo. Her D1, all of them. I love them.
Yeah, I love D1 too. And I love you. I love Blue Scales. Y'all some cool people.
Blue skies, all of them, honey.
Oh
Karen
yeah, and Blue Skies. And Tori Mom always. I like her.
yes. J Love,
Yes.
Love, Nurse
And
Nicole, Win
yeah, I
Shot.
like open mouth. Like y'all
Yes,
some cool people.
TLC and 3. Well, she was on here earlier, but she was on her other Zakiah. She was on here way earlier. I don't think I saw her, but no, we ain't got
Oh
all subject, baby. These kids will take you to a whole different realm. We was
yes, how about that? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I took your whole platform to
oh no,
another
girl,
angle.
this is a to me, and like we like you said, we have a lot in common. So for our children to really be, it's just like they just alike. And I feel like a lot of kids these days, like they so where they come from? Where do they come from?
I
Because
don't know.
we were not like this growing up. And it just refreshing to see and hear other moms that go through the same thing. So I don't feel bad about being a yeller anymore. I don't care what they
Mm-mm.
daddy.
I
I can't
always yell.
I can't help it. I really can't.
I always yell. Just like he came past to eat dinner, and when he went back to work or whatever, and I hear all this playing and doing now they supposed to be doing their chores.
Yeah, right.
And they started playing. I said, so he said I left out. And I said, oh, okay. I said it figures because the downstairs they're loud. If it figures you left out, so they're loud and they're not paying attention. Now I just went downstairs to check them dishes, and then I'm gonna check my floor, see if they swept the floor really well.
You gonna make them
Like
get
I
up?
just, huh?
You gonna make
Oh
them
no,
get up?
they up now. They up now because being as though they've been in quarantine
Or
and
they be up?
they be up all night, probably to like 1 or 2, and then they'll go to bed.
You
But
make them go to
other
bed, or do they just go to sleep on their own?
no, I have to actually make them go to bed, and then they whine about that, and then he turn around and get them. All right, you can go to bed at 4, and I'm like, that's not healthy for kids,
4 a.m.
huh?
4 a.m.
4 a.m. I'm like, that is not healthy. So he's starting to see how they act now, because I had said it first. He's starting to see how they act now, and he like, yeah, y'all got July 1st, y'all got to go to bed at midnight. And I'm like, midnight still too late. Like 10 o'clock, okay?
That's gonna be hard to break when it's time for them to go back to school. Because my son literally was it was like 12 o'clock last night. All I hear is, what the heck? What the heck? Oh no, run. Oh, you killed me. Like he in there, and then I hear him. He says, no, we gotta hurry up and finish playing before my mom comes out here and tell me that we got to go to sleep so we can go to church in the morning. I hear all this. I didn't even move. I didn't budge. I didn't say nothing. So he comes to go to the bathroom, and I hear him going to the bathroom. And so I was like, "What are you yelling for?" He said, "I'm not yelling." I said, "Yes, you were." So I sat there and told him his whole conversation, and he just sat there like, "Oh shoot, yeah, I can hear you." So that means that you're screaming at these people that you playing with. I don't know who they playing with, but I'm just like,
They be playing with people all over. I mean, sometimes my son be playing with people in Canada, Europe, all over.
yeah,
They
I
play
don't
with
even
people
know
all over.
what is a friend like when they friend somebody, like you can't see the person that you're talking to, right?
No, you can't see the on the PS4. You can't see the person that you're talking to. No.
No, but
Mm-mm.
he's on his Switch, so you can't even not even on the
Oh,
Switch, right?
even on no, you on the Fortnite on the Switch. You can't see the person. No,
Well, can you
you
tell
can't
like
see.
can they talk to each other as far as outside of them being on their headphones? Like I guess messaging each other or something?
I think you can. I think you can send messages. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think you can send messages to
I have to check that
your teammate.
because I
Yeah,
heard him say,
through the
"Oh,
game.
send me a friend request or send me a friend or something." He said, I was like, "Who
Well,
you
they
talking to?"
yeah. If you send a friend request, it's almost like Facebook. They'll send them a friend request, and then that person can play with them at Fortnite with when they log on to Fortnite. Hmm.
Child, they say I'm gonna hit the link next time you do this. I don't want to do it now because I drunk too much wine and I don't want to sound. Girl, you a mess.
I
Y'all know
know.
I'm very sporadic with my lives, so I try. I was supposed to be live at 7 o'clock, but life happened and I came on at 10:30. So for the
Oh,
one
thank you, Tori, mom.
what she said, I'm so glad I was able to catch my sister live. This live was so refreshing, relaxing, and real. It really was. Like I didn't, I didn't know who was gonna hit the link, if y'all was gonna hit the link or not. But I appreciate you for for hitting the link. You can see what you
Well, you know them long conversations we be having in the comment section. I was like, let me hit this link because me and her
yeah,
got a lot in common.
yeah.
And
Now with
I
these
do
kids
agree with you.
really have a lot in common with these kids.
Yes, yes. And what I'll do is I'll send you her name on Instagram.
Yeah, and then I'll give it to him so he can but just tell her
Play with her.
don't be freaked out or whatnot. And I'll get his I don't know, I'll get his name so that way you will know when they are playing with each other or whatever, like you'll know who she playing with. So
Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. But I'm probably gonna go to bed soon.
yes, it's
I
11:45. I said I was
huh?
gonna be on here for 30 minutes and look at 30 minutes turn into a whole hour and a half. But when you
Yeah,
had
I know.
fun, the conversation just flowed. It wasn't forced. It was, it just yeah. Baby, we can go all day
Uh,
about our kids.
yeah, I used to yell, then I stopped, and when they became teenagers, oh, where that comment go? When they became teenagers, I used to give them back what they gave, so I would ignore until they told me they didn't like it. I made it different. You know what? My girlfriend raised three sons as a single parent, and she said the same thing. Karen,
So
so
we have to ignore our children. Is that what it is?
I ain't got that in me. Cause no, I don't think I got that in me. Not when I'm spending my money on you. I ain't got that in me.
I want you to hear me right now. So I guess maybe when he get what at what teenage age though, Karen? So because you said teenagers, so because that's 13. At the age of 13, I feel like I still have to yell. So is it age
Yeah.
15 and 16? Because at that age, I feel like I don't need to be yelling at 15 and 16. Right now, he's on the 12. So let me know which teenage age that we need to be ignoring our children.
Yes, because then you gotta worry about curfew because then they gonna want to hang out with their friends in the
I'm
street.
not ready for that. Why is you talking about? I'm not ready for my kids. That listen, my son had a
Me either.
friend girl. She was a friend girl, but I had to tell him that ain't your girlfriend. And I had to talk to her mama because I told her mama, your daughter is being too aggressive with my son. She is 10, he's 11. And the stuff that she was saying, my son, and when I say green, baby, he's green as a dollar bill. He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing, but she was saying some stuff I didn't agree with. So I had to call her mom at 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, listen, let me tell you what your daughter doing. I sent her screenshots. She ain't right. And I know that's your daughter, but she being aggressive towards my
Oh,
son.
you told. Oh my God, this is so funny.
Took her
So
phone and everything. I couldn't do it. Mm-mm.
my son is hangs with these group of kids, and majority is him and another guy is him another boy, and it's like three other girls,
Mm-mm.
and they all are. He's the only African American. I'm gonna say that they all got different ethnicities. And so I was looking at his text messages one day and I said, is these young kids practicing porn? I seen one girl humping a pillow. Yes, I did.
Wait a minute.
And
Like, what she was recording herself doing this?
humping a pillow. But she had her clothes on. She was humping a pillow. Hold on, because I don't want him to hear me telling you. Okay? Because he'll
Look how
fuss
you
with the
telling
girl.
my business.
Yeah. Then one girl, I knew it was the elbow, but they made the elbow look like a butt cheek. And so I got his iCloud information. Like I got all his information. So I go through his phone periodically. But the things that be on this thread, and then one of the girls is bisexual. And I said, well, bisexual?
How old is she?
Girl, 14. They 13 and 14. I'm telling you. It's crazy. And so I said, I took you out of an innocent school and put you in Catholic school, and then you done got exposed to all this mess because all girls in the text message talking about how they can't wait to suck. They can't
Are you serious?
yes, so this is the crazy part about the situation. I work with one of the girls' mom. And so I said, I was like, we don't work on the same unit. So I knew she was working. So I had went down and I had spoke to her and I said, so my son and your daughter are talking in this group. She said, yeah, that group chat always going off. I don't know what they be saying. I said, you don't have the iCloud information? She said, no. Now her daughter was the one that did this fake porn with this thing. So she said, well, tell me. And so I had promised my son that I wouldn't say nothing. I did. I had made a promise to my son. I said, all right, I'm not going to break our promise. I'm not going to break our disagreement or whatever the case may be. But I said, I said, all I'm going to tell you is you need to figure out how to get into your daughter iCloud. So she must have went home and told her daughter that I go through my son's phone. So
Oh.
she comes back and said, your mom go through your phone? Cause she deletes everything in her phone. She deletes it. So she told my son, yeah, I deleted it. He said, no, I don't have to delete it because I'm not seeing nothing. But the thing was, the conversation was so disrespectful because it was like the boy was calling the girls bees, and I was just like, what? Then one of them made a joke about the president leaving the panties over the house. It was a
What?
mess. Yes, and tell your uncle to come get him. And I said, what is going on with these kids today?
Oh my God, I'm not ready. But see, I guess you getting it now. Like my kids, my son he was doing it now. Like he still don't have his phone, but in that text thread, like they found a way to start texting each other. And I told him, I don't care what you have in your phone, whatever you try to delete, I'm gonna see it, so don't think you can delete anything. In the first message that came up in the thread when they added him to it, it said the boy said, "B, I'm not gay." So I said, "Wait a minute, what is this? What's going on?" So they talking about the whole bisexual thing. And the boy, he said, "Well," I said, "Well, what does that mean?" And so he explained to me what he thought it meant. And so then I told him, and he said, "Well, it was a boy at his school in the fourth grade that said that he was depressed because he was bisexual and he felt like nobody liked him." So I was like, what is his name? Does he still go to the school?" He said, "No, he don't go to the school." Because I was about to call. I was going to call the school and have the school talk to the parent, because I don't want to be a parent that knows that a child is coming to their classmates saying that they're depressed. And it wasn't even the
And
fact
you
that
know
he was
what?
bisexual, it was him being depressed at that age
And
and
you
feeling
know
that
what?
nobody liked him.
She is depressed because she lost her mother and father and sister in a car crash, and she the only one that survived.
Oh my God.
So she tried to kill herself. So I was trying to get my son to understand, well, she's bisexual, but she's a girly bisexual. And so it was just particular. We was driving in the car, and I said, "That's a girl." He said, "No way, that's not a girl. That look like a boy." I said, "That's a girl." I was trying to get him to understand, because he's still naive to a lot of things, even though the school put him on to a lot of things. And he was like, "I wish I could go back to my old school and tell them all the stuff that I learned and how naive that I was to what was really going on." And I was like, "It's not that you was naive. I just was sheltering you." But
Yeah.
I was just like, it's like, well, now, or
But the
whatever the
more
case
it's
may
like the
be.
more we try to shelter our children now, is the society is going to teach them before we do. So a lot of stuff that goes on, I try not to tell him, or not well, don't talk about it with him yet, because I feel like their mind is not there to process it. But we can't wait too late. And that's what, like, with my sister used to tell her daughter at the age of like 3 and 4 years old, you talk about the little touching and stuff and make sure nobody don't touch you. And she was talking to her daughter about sex at the age of like 5 or 6 years old, and I felt like that was too young. But in hindsight, it wasn't too young. These kids nowadays at 9, 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, they're seeing this stuff, they're being touched. And the messages is because they giving kids cell phones at 4 and 5 years old. I didn't know how to work no
Yeah.
iPad or a cell phone at the age of 2, 3, 4, 5. But these children now, because the parents want their kids to be occupied, they're giving them this technology. And so now you can put as many parental blocks as you want on your child's device. They will find a way around it. And that's what my son did. He found a way around it to get on the regular internet, because he could only get on um, certain sites with his cell phone, because we have the family link thing on there. But he was able to do that.
Okay.
But he wasn't the one that initiated it. So the girl was like, "Oh, why you weren't looking at me when I was shaking my butt?" I'm like, "What's going on?" And she said something about, "You want to see," girl, she was telling him, "You want to see my a you see her," and she spelled out the cuss word, all that stuff. Like, that's what prompted me to call her mom, and her mom was excited. And I said, you won't find another person, another child like my son, because my son told a girl in the text, he said, "Stop disrespecting yourself and stop talking nasty." He said, "We're going to get in trouble if my mom sees this." And they got in trouble. And I told her mom, and the girl deleted her messages on her end of the phone. But my son, he wasn't deleting his messages. And I told him, "If you delete it, I'm still gonna find it. I'm still gonna be able to see it." So he wasn't
Yeah.
deleting his messages. But it's like I was like, the eggplant emoji and the water thing was in the text message. I said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "I don't know. I thought it was funny." So that's how green, as adults, we know what that means. He don't know what it means, but I'm reading this text as a woman, as a girl, as in my little girl mind, from the mindset of the little girl that was sending it. As an adult, I felt like, "Ooh, she talking nasty like that at this age." So if I'm feeling that way, my son don't know what's going on. Her mindset is already there. to think like
Yep.
that and to say stuff like that. So I told her, Mom, you're not gonna find another child like my son that's being respectful of her because these boys out here about their life. These little kids
Let
by out
me.
here, honey, they about their life.
One of my co-workers, her son, he's attracted to this girl, and they walk home, and she's just like, "Oh, it's so innocent, it's so innocent." So she went through his phone one day, and she was like, "Little girl said, I'm about to get in the shower," so he stuck his tongue out emoji. Then after he did that, he was like, after he did that, he said, "Well, I'm going to leave the sock outside the door." I said, "What?
What?
The sock?" I said, "Oh my God, he got to be having." And she was like, "No, that's my baby. That's my baby." I said, "If somebody said they're going to leave a sock on the door, that means do not come in
Right.
because
Wow.
something going on."
The devil.
And he 12.
The devil is a liar. And the truth
He
ain't in
12.
him.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that is so scary. I guess, but we have to be prepared to usher our children into society, and we can't change society. We have to just make sure our kids are equipped and know how to handle situations like that when kids come at them, because peer pressure is a mug, and it's way stronger now than it was when we were growing up. Like bullying was not a thing when I was growing up. Baby, my mama told me if somebody hit you, you better pick up something and knock the out of them. She ain't care, but it wasn't no bullying. You were fighting, and then the next day y'all back friends. Now you got
Yes.
kids that kill themselves because somebody said they were ugly or this, that, and the third. And it's like the kids are not as strong as we were growing up. And I blame society. I blame them, that 1-800 child abuse number.
Mm-hmm.
I blame these the people saying, "Oh, you can't spank your kids," and I'm looking at them like, "Why not?" Because I know everybody doesn't discipline their children by physically. I understand that, but for the ones that do, and I said discipline. I didn't say abuse your kids, but discipline your kids physically and stuff like that. I blame people tell them that you can't discipline your kids. You're not finna tell me I'm finna go tell my son to go sit over in the corner for 5 minutes. What? Sit in the corner? That
Mm-mm.
don't work. That didn't work for my
That don't
kids.
work.
That
And they
don't work.
don't work
Some
for me.
people, it might work for some people kids, but for my kids, baby, the corner ain't work. It might have worked in school or whatnot, but at home it don't work. It's too much. It's too much freedom at the house for the corner to work. But I don't know. It's kind of scary. But they're growing up, and I say they're growing up fast. They're growing up fast, but their mind is still
These
slow.
girls is vicious. I know.
Oh,
But the
girl, yes.
girls, them girls, them young girls is vicious. They're
Yeah.
mouths. They're mouths. They say all kinds of stuff. And you know what? I never understood because I'm only 34, but I never was so interested in the eggplant in my mouth.
No,
I mean, that's
no. I
that's
was
all. That's always.
I was grown. Okay, like
Yeah.
in my
Like,
20s, grown. No lie, in my 20s, grown. And it was
yes,
people that
me
was doing it
too.
in middle school. I
And
can't. What?
they got an obsession with this thing, these young people. And I'm just looking at them like, what is the obsession with this? I
I
said,
don't know.
well, I
They
told
it,
them
Hold on real
text
quick.
messages.
Hold on real quick, Shadil. I saw
Okay.
your comment about I don't want you to think that we scrolling past,
Yeah, I
you know.
did see that comment too.
I didn't want you to think we were scrolling past your comment about your daughter. I want to know how, like, really how you, I guess, dealt with that,
Reacted.
how y'all deal with that, as because I think Tori mom said her daughter as well. I don't know, is that what you're saying, Tori mom, that your daughter as well? About that. I don't know how I will react. To be honest with you, I can't sit up here and say what way I will react if my child came out. I don't know. I don't know if people react differently because it's a boy or if it's a girl. I don't know. But I'm not even gonna think about it. I don't even want to think about that right now.
You sound like my girlfriend, Almond Brown. I just said, you know what? I gotta just man up, I guess.
I mean, cause it like they say, you're gonna love your child. You're gonna love,
Yeah, you
you're gonna
going.
love
I'm
your
gonna love
children.
my kid regardless, with whatever decisions that they make. But I don't know like how would I react if he said it to me like in my face or
We want our
and
children to talk to us, but at the same time, we have to be uh
uh,
what's the word? How will we react to it? We have to be open to what it is that they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And I don't know. I'm just
And the
ah,
crazy part about it is I feel like because I do have people in the LGBT community, and what I find, even though when you in a heterosexual relationship, men do cheat, majority of the men cheat, you know what I mean? You might have a few that don't, but I feel like with my girlfriend, so with my girlfriends and my male friends, it's like in that community it's hard to find somebody loyal,
right.
because they're dealing with everything in society. They dealing with if they come out, and will I be accepted, and so they do a lot of things behind people backs and stuff like that. And it's just like because my brother, he is gay. Yeah, I guess that's the right word, right? That's appropriate. That's not
I mean, they
disrespectful.
did they come out with another word for it? I don't
I
know.
don't know, but okay, yeah. So my little brother is gay, and he came out to me, and I had always kind of knew that he would be because he had like he has Klinefelter syndrome. But when he told me, it was just like I had to explain to him like because he told me a lot of the times when you're not dating, you having one night stands, or you
Oh
might just
wow.
have a person that you just doing,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all might just be comfortable with each other doing it, but it's not like an extra relationship. So I just told him you gotta be careful because it's a lot of diseases and stuff out there. So
It's too much stuff floating around just to be around here hunching
yeah, so
with
I
somebody
think
that you ain't
more
with.
so that would be my worry. Would he or she find a person that will commit?
I don't know. It's I guess it's hard, but we have to go through it and grow through it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
true.
it's not like it was with our parents back in the day growing up, and so now it's a little harder. Well, it's a little more easier, I guess. It's hard and easy, I guess, for the ones that are comfortable enough to come out and express themselves. But at the same time, it's
Well,
kind of hard because society is gonna judge you no matter what. They're gonna judge you. So
yeah, 'cause they judge my brother. I mean, he's like, I want to say he's one of those dramatic, feminine kind of a gay man, and he be in a store, and and it's just like people look at him and be like, they look at him. And my mom is an evangelist. So it's taking her, girl, it's taking her.
she's gonna pray it out of them. That's what she gonna do.
She keeps saying she gonna pray him out of him and pray it out of him. And every time, like, he hang out with his friends that are girls, I said they his like girlfriends, like as a friend. And I keep breaking it down to it. He don't like women. Like get it out your head. And
And
but
she wanted to be that way.
I can tell you how my mom react towards it.
How did
She
she
said
react?
that if he really came out and really tell her and had a relationship, she would no longer be bothered with him.
Really?
Yeah.
So did that happen?
No, well, if he has his own place, so if he have a relationship and a man over there, I mean, he would have to keep it a secret. Cause him and my mom is really close.
Oh man.
Like
But how old is he?
he is 24. Yeah.
Well, I guess. Well, that's grown, and he got his own
Yeah, but
place.
they hang out a lot together. Like they go shopping, they talk. You know what I mean?
So
Like
do you think
they
she's
hang.
doing that so he don't have time for a relationship?
No, I think she's doing that because of the Bible. What the Bible says. You know, she's like a old. My mom is 71,
So she old
so
school. I
she
understand.
old school. Yeah, she an old school Christian, and so. But I told her you can't just throw away his child because of his lifestyle. You know, he's not living with you. He ain't bringing, the person around you. But even if he did, if he chose to love this person, why can't you accept him for who he is? I mean, he already told the pastor.
So it's no secret, I guess, to the church. She probably
No.
she's probably trying to hide it more so from the church than
No,
from her.
he came out and told the church because he's a
Okay.
part of the music ministry, and he came out and told the church, and the church was like, okay, that was fine. They don't treat him no different, and I think that's what makes her very upset because they go to the same church,
So
and
she
she
wanted
feel
them to treat
like
her differently. She wanted them to treat him differently.
she wanted him to stop being the music of ministry. So ministry of music,
Yeah, I know what you're
she
saying.
wanted him, yeah, she wanted them to take him down from not doing that anymore. And they said no. So she talk about finding another church.
Mama is
But
upset.
my mom don't understand. It's a lot of LGBTQ people in the church.
It's a lot of them in there that's out, and there's a lot of them that's not in there. It's a lot of them still trying to find
Thank
their way.
you.
And it's my thing with the whole, people say, oh, it's a sin. Listen, when they say, and this is what they say, and I normally don't get in conversations like this out in the public, but because people look at you differently because you don't feel the same way that they feel about it. And it's not that you judging them. Everybody has their own opinion in the way they feel about certain things. And so they say, yeah, you love everybody. I don't have to like what you do. I don't like who you do or whatever, but I still love you. Like I have a lot of people around me that may be friends, family, clients, or whatnot. I'm not saying, oh well, you can't come around me because you do that or whatnot. It's a level of respect that you should hold. And I'm not saying, oh well, you got to be closed up in a closet, covered up, and all this other stuff. No, because people do that and then they end up killing themselves because the stronghold is on them so hard that they can't be themselves, that they end up just taking their lives. I would never want somebody to do that because I say, oh well, you know what the Bible said, because that's what people say. No,
Yeah, and that's
I ain't
what
gonna do that
she
because it
always
happens.
said.
But see, most people that are in that living that lifestyle, a lot of them know the word. I had I ain't gonna say what the person was, but the person that was in my life at the time, not in my life like that, but in my life around me, they said, well, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I have my own relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So they
Uh-huh.
themselves, she was gay, and so she said she was like, well, I know what I'm doing is wrong. This is her mind. I didn't put it in her mind, child. I ain't throwing the Bible at her. I ain't did nothing. She came out her mouth and opened her mouth and said that, and I was just like, oh, okay. And that was it. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm not going to say it because a lot of them, they know the word, but it's up to them whether or not whatever they're going to do and their convictions. That's what I mean. It's their convictions, your own convictions. But like you say, no one sin or whatever it is not greater than the other. Because there's people out here that
Definitely. That's what
lie,
I was about to
they bite, they
say.
backbite, they adulterers, they fornicators, they do all of this stuff. But I think homosexuality is one of those sins that people feel like is at the forefront of everything, which it should be. Oh my God, that's so wrong. Okay, well, that liar over there that you just sat up here and told a whole lie. But I'm not supposed to look at you the same way because you that in the eyesight of God, it said no liar shall tarry in the eyesight of God. So he don't like liars.
You better
So if you're gonna
preach,
talk about
girl.
one thing, you got to talk about everything. So we have to stop shunning all of these people. If you say you trying to bring them over on the Lord's side or whatever it is that people say, you still have to show love because it said love covers a multitude of sins. So if you just love on people enough, and like they say, I can love the hell out you. Literally, with some people, you got to love the hell out of them because they just so devilish and everything that they do is just so negative about everything. You will never, what they say, you can attract bees with honey as opposed to vinegar. I mean, you ain't trying to get
Yes.
stung by no bee, but hopefully the bee stinger ain't there no more. They come to you, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
Yeah.
it just you still have to love, and like I say, I regardless, I love everybody. I might not like what you do in certain things or how you act or whatever it is, but at the same time, I can say I have agape love, and that's godly love, and that's what we're supposed to exhibit towards everybody, not just you because you over here you doing the right thing. No, I'm still supposed to love you because even in my wrongness, God still loved me. When I was out there drinking and smoking and going to the clubs and all that other stuff, because yes, I did do all of that.
Yeah, and she did the
You
same
know,
thing. Like I said, I was with my grandmother and my aunt majority of my, growing up with like the important years of my life, you know. And so it's like you can't judge him. You was out in the street,
yeah.
you was doing your thing. You was an alcoholic, you know, you haven't picked up in drinking years, but it's just like, you know, I keep trying to get her to accept it. I keep trying to get her accepted, but it's
But
just
if she
like,
do come around, then let her come around on her own. Because if you guys try to force her to accept it, it's not
oh,
gonna be
she said
real.
she never. Let me tell
Well,
you, she said she's never going to accept it, and she said she will not have him around her. That's what she said, and I feel bad for my little brother because they really is close, and like he doesn't have a relationship with his father.
mhm.
So it's like I'll be telling her like, Mom, you already know. Like, come on, he got these tight Fashion Nova jeans on, and it's like, Fashion Nova. He love Fashion Nova, honey.
They do got some good jeans now, so he got some good taste.
They
Fashion Nova got
do,
some good jeans.
they
Boy,
do.
I
I
tell
love
you.
they jeans too. They give you a nice good old stretch with a booty lift.
Listen, yeah,
But
they do. When you ain't got one, they give you a little something, a little
yes,
illusion. The illusion
yes,
of
they
one.
do. They do.
I be giving you
But
that illusion sometimes.
But he don't have to have illusion. He took my mom jeans. He should have had my
Oh, he
jeans
got that.
because
So
he got a baby got back. Okay,
listen,
and
I tell you, boy, them Fashion Nova jeans. Brian Star said we are not perfect. We can't judge people. Let me
I
let me
I'm not
let me say
judging
something.
him.
But no. But let me say something about that because a lot of people say, "Oh, God said we can't judge people." That's not true. The righteous is going to judge, and He said we're going to judge the ones inside the church. But it said, "Judge not, lest you be judged." Meaning, if you ain't living right, then you can't judge. If you know wholeheartedly that you're not standing straight upright, walking upright, and everything else like that, you can't judge nobody. Those the people that cannot judge. But if you are righteous and you are in every day we're supposed to repent, even for the things that we think about, you're supposed to repent. But we have to stop saying that we can't judge people. Only those that are not righteous cannot judge. And I think that is somewhere either in Matthew or John. Judge not lest you be judged. That's saying you can't judge if you are not walking upright. So
Uh,
there are going to be saints here that are able to judge and that can judge the righteous that's walking upright. Those people can, but when you do it, you're doing it in love. You're not doing it in people call judgment when you giving you're not condemning people. What's the word? In the Bible, it does
you're
say
trying to sway them. You're trying not sway,
well, not
but
sway, but you're trying to get them to show them right. It say, if you see your brother or sister overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual restore such a one. And so that's saying, if let's say me, if I see Shadil walking towards a ditch, she just going, I mean, full force child, her life ain't right. She doing, if I'm spiritual and I see you walking towards the ditch and I don't say anything, I'm gonna be held accountable for that. But because ye which are spiritual restore such a one, come on, Shadia, this not right what you doing. People will use that and say that you judging because I'm pointing out to you the things that are not of God, and that's not right. So if I'm telling you, okay, this is not right, and here is the word that's lining up with it, and I'm showing you how I can tell you that it's not right, and to bring you back over here on the right side or on the lower side or get you walking upright or whatever it is. I can do that. I can do that. You can do that if you with your spiritual, restore such a one. We're supposed to do that for each other. But because a lot of people are not walking upright themselves, they'll be quick to say, "Oh, you can't judge me. You can't judge. Only God can judge me." Well, that ain't what the word say. That ain't what the word say. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones that, if you do have that in your vocabulary that say God say you can't judge nobody, that's not true. Stop saying that. And when I find the scripture, I'll let me Google it right now because I don't want y'all to think I'm around here just giving y'all, because my Bible is way over there. I don't want y'all to think that I'm not telling y'all the truth.
No, you that scripture is right. I just don't know where it's at in the Bible.
It's in
But I
Matthew,
told my mom, you
Matthew
can't be
7.
gossiping. I said, because you can't be talking about people and then you talking about, what he doing.
Yeah, it's Matthew 7. And this is the NIV version, which I like the King James, but I'm gonna read NIV since it ain't got the dusters and the thous. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the same measure you use it, it will be measured to you. So why do you look at a speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? So you can't judge. I can't judge you when I got my own issues. So that's what they're saying. You have your own issues. I have my own issues. I got a whole plank. And you know how big a plank is. I got a whole plank in my
Hmm.
own, but I'm sitting up here trying to pull this little piece of speck out of your eye because I don't want, what I'm saying? I don't want nobody. Thank you, Karen. So I don't I want to sit up here and seem all holy and righteous or more than. No. Hey, Miss Motown. But yeah, but we went off on that. Baby, listen, I put hey, it's gonna be a scripture somewhere in one of my lines. It's gonna be a scripture somewhere in one of my lines. Hey, Mello's wife. Hey, I'm bro listening in the bushes or for a while, and I love what I'm hearing. Girl, wait a minute. Is that you, Shadia?
Wait a minute. What happened?
You see that? Did you just do that
What
in the
I
background?
do?
It's another page with your name on it in the background, girl.
Yeah, that's me. I think I got two pages open. How do
Oh,
I close it? Hold
I'll
on.
click it on.
Take me out.
Okay. I
Hello?
took. Wait a minute. Hold on. If you want to, okay, I took it out. I was like, wait a minute. I know ain't no Charles trying to come up here with the same name you got. I don't judge
Uh,
because someone has sinned differently than I. Yep, that's true. Everybody, we all sin and fall short of the glory of God. We do. But if you notice that, if you understand that, if you repent, if it say repent and turn from your wicked ways, when you turn, like I said the other day in one of my other videos, don't do a 360. Do a 180 because a 360 means you're gonna turn and go back to the same way you were before. Do a 180, that way you can go off, and do something better. Don't go do a 360 and then you turn around and you back to the same place that you were before. No, you got just be different. Do something different. Shadell, you still there? Because the thing came back. You opened it back up? Oh, she done left. I don't know if I should. Let me see.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, you had kicked yourself off. Hell,
Yeah, uh-huh. I did by accident. And then it was echo. It was doing this funny echo in my ear, so I had
Oh,
left.
okay. I
Yeah,
didn't hear it,
but
but it was in your ear.
it was like it was like echoing really loud. So I was like, all right, let me leave. But then I tried to come back in, and then I really heard my voice twice. So then I just shut
Okay.
everything down, and then came back in. But yeah, I feel bad for my little brother, and I know that my mom should still be there because she gave birth to him.
Yeah.
And I understand what, she's trying to, like you say, be this righteous woman.
But
But
she can't go to heaven or hell for him. In
no.
the Bible say
And
you
that's
train up
what
a
I
child in
tried
the
to
way they
tell
should
her.
go.
I
Yeah,
tried to tell her. It's like when Judgment Day, he ain't gonna know you.
yeah.
You know, gonna be long as like he's not even gonna know you. Like so, you got to let him do what he needs to do. You can't judge what he do, how he living his lifestyle. Oh my God, this, you know. It's just like you better worry about your ways and stop talking about people, okay? Because
She only
that's
gonna
not
make it's
good.
gonna make it worse for him. But I would pray, hey Angela, hey Dave, hey Miss T Trisha, Mello's wife, everybody that's coming in. I would hope for him that he understands why she's doing it. And it's I don't think it's not because she doesn't love him, but it's what she was raised on, the teachings, what's in the word and all that other stuff. So it's not that I don't think it's not that she don't love him. I don't know. But you said they have a good relationship with each other. She just
They
feels some
do.
type of way.
And
She just
so if
feels some type
she do that, that will break his heart. Like, because, I feel like every time cause like I said, I have friends in the LGBT community. I feel like a lot of times like his girlfriends take advantage of him.
of
And I feel like even with my girlfriend that's a lesbian or whatever, I feel like her girlfriend took advantage of her. So I haven't seen like a successful situation where people didn't take advantage of a person that was in that community. I have not seen that yet.
I mean, everybody has their own. I don't know their own
I
everything that
mean,
they're
have
gonna
you
go
seen it,
through
Alman? Have you seen somebody have a successful relationship and they faithful, and not doing stuff behind people back?
that I've seen. No, I know
Yeah.
one right now. Like I really don't know why they keep getting back with each other because it's almost like one of them do one thing to the other person, and then it's on social media. Everything is on social media, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Da da da. It's like they stress each other out to the point where they want it. Literally, they posting that they want to kill each other or kill themselves because of it. And it's like it's not worth it. I don't care if you're gay, straight, forwards or
No.
backwards. It's never okay for a person to get you that low to where you feel like you want to take your own life. It
And
should
and
never be.
and that's what I'm trying to figure out is because I talk to my friends about that, and I'm like, y'all already dealing with society trying to accept you for who you are by being able to walk down the street holding hands without people looking at you funny, or stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so then if the person leave you, like my girlfriend, she went all the way to Missouri to live with her girlfriend, her partner.
Mhm.
And the stuff that I found out, like, she done got criminal records from fighting this girl, and then they get back together, and she can't really have no female friends. It's just a lot. And then, like, then I see, like, when she developed friends, the friends either stabbing her in the back, using her. And I'm just like, wow. It's just like it's always some chaotic drama mess. Like I'm
Yeah.
always seeing it.
I think we always want what's best for everybody, but only that person knows what's best for them at the time. And although we might think that it's not the best, sometimes people have to literally hit rock bottom, go under the rocks that they hit, and go under those rocks before they actually come and say, you know what, this is not for me, or this person is not for me. Let me go on with my life, or let me, you know what I'm saying, release yourself. But a lot of times people get it's a relationship after relationship after relationship, and they're not healing from the pain of the last relationship that they were in. So then you bring that baggage to the next relationship, and you wonder why everything is still the same way it was from the last relationship, because that's the way you're treating it. It's like we're afraid to be alone. You're too afraid to be alone, but then you can't really be with nobody else at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like
Yes.
you can't be alone enough to learn yourself and to know what you will and will not accept. A lot of people, they'll get in a relationship, they don't even know themselves to be able to tell a person what they like or what they don't like. Besides, okay, my favorite color, I like this piece of meat, I don't like this vegetable. But no, like mentally and spiritually, emotionally, what can you tell a person that's going to help uplift you? Because people don't, they can only assume, or they can only go by the way they might have treated somebody from the last relationship. But sometimes you got to teach these people how to love you. But first, you got to know how to love yourself, as opposed to looking for love to come from this person, to come from that person, not even from your parents, because that's a totally different love. But you got to learn how to love
Yes.
yourself from deep within before you can
Mm-hmm.
ask anybody else to love you on the surface. You got to love yourself, child. Mm-mm.
Yes, and I think that's what even heterosexual relationships go through too, because I feel like once women learn to love themselves and be independent, it's hard to be humble,
Yeah.
I should say. Humble.
What you mean when you get in a relationship with
Like
somebody
if you're in the like
you're so independent?
um you're independent, and you love yourself, and so you know your self-worth, like, and you wear that on you wear that armor on your chest, like, I'm independent, I make my own money, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to be humble, especially, and then when you set in your ways, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, it's hard to be, it's
that
hard to
is
like really be humble, and willing to share your space with that person. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Once you so independent and loving yourself and just knowing your worth. It's like, I ain't taking it. No. No, thank you. No call back.
Well, for some people, it take a while. It takes a while for them to know themselves enough to know what they won't take up, what they won't
Oh,
accept from people.
oh wow. Phenomenon Scorpion. Sorry. I was in a 10-year
Relationship.
relationship.
When it ended, I was planning to take my life. I spoke it to my best friend one morning, and the night I was in a car wreck. But wow! But I thank God that you are still here
Yes.
to even tell about it, because some people don't make it. Some people don't make it when that split decision that they make to say I'm gonna take my life, and then they do it. And but you never know when they're gonna regret, if they regret it, if it actually went through. You know what I'm saying? But God, I feel like that was God way of saying this ain't what you want. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? This ain't what
He
you want, because
favored you. He
yeah,
favored you,
yeah,
honey.
because you still here. Honey, you
Yes.
got that listen to that song. I am a living testimony. I should
Come
have
on.
been dead and gone, but Lord, you let me live on. Listen, that's your testimony. That is your testimony. So now that you're here and the Lord did not allow you to be taken, what are you doing with your life? Because that is a testimony in itself. Like, I feel like when
Yes.
people go through stuff like that, you really don't have to go through so much traumatic stuff. But the fact that all of us have a testimony within ourselves. And there's people out here that go through the same things we go through, but they would never know it because people are not telling their testimony. They keep it for themselves. But our testimony is not for us. It's for other people. So by her even
Yeah.
saying this, and somebody else that might rewatch this video, or even somebody that might be in the clouds or in the choir stand, that's what I call it, honey. I don't call it clouds. So if I say come on out the choir stand, that means drop down. But it might be somebody that's going through the same thing, but didn't know somebody else that was going through it. Now you can relate to somebody. Now it's a little easier for you to talk about it, and you can communicate with the next person about this is how I got through it. Because it don't take a lot. It takes a lot to have to go through something like that and then verbalize it to say, yeah, I wanted to take my life. Some people go through that and they won't even tell nobody. But that stuff
Yes,
it
that's true.
festers in their mind. But I thank God that you were able to just live through it, to grow through it, and just to be able, just to be here to even speak that, to even type that in the chat. Like God he's an awesome God. I just got chills.
I know he God
I
is
just got
good.
chills. But he
Oh,
is so good.
that
Like,
was so sweet.
listen, I really appreciate, because I tell y'all, I try so hard, and this is who I am every day, all day, and you just never know who needs just a laugh, a pick me up. We can do all the other stuff that go on the other side of YouTube, but I don't want to bring that here for people like her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because this if this was a whole messy live and I never said nothing about God in this live, she wouldn't have got this. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have got the people that's still praying for her, although it was 10 years ago. For some people, they still go through that traumatic experience because we don't know if she still has any bodily injuries that came from being hit by 18-wheeler or anything like that. So that can trigger somebody to think back on that in what made them go into that state of mind. But I don't want to be, I want to be that bright light that overshadows that dark part of whoever's life. Whoever watches the video hears my voice, or hears the people's voice that's talking to me. So I really appreciate this whole chat, everything that's been going on, everything that's been said, all the conversations, because we sure went from talking about social media.
I know. We went from talking
Listen,
about relationships, kids. Oh, we done had a whole girl. This was nice though. It
but
was really
this is
nice.
the way my lives are. So if anybody is in the quiet stand listening, you ain't dropped down in the chat. This is the way my lives are. I will start talking about one thing, and baby, it will go from apples to oranges to mangoes to bananas to everything. It's not just one set conversation. And I said I was only gonna be on here for 30 minutes. I said that in my mind, but I can't put a time limit on God because I know eventually he gonna come out somewhere in the conversation. So that's why I'm still, still here, talk about it with you guys. And I'm not like, oh my God, I have to go. And then she was like, oh, I got to go. But I love the conversation and the camaraderie and everything that just comes along with this whole YouTube. It doesn't have to be messy. It doesn't have to be. Although we indulge in it as far as the videos we watch and the chats we enter in and stuff like that. Child, I ain't judging them. That's their business. That's what they do. But over
And
here,
you know what? I remember I was going to do a YouTube channel, just like a uplifting YouTube channel, like say the things that I've been through in life, and and talk to people and how I got over the things and stuff like that. But honey, when I found that beef sector, I said, "Oh no way, no
I
way!"
I don't know how I found it, but because I was already doing videos on YouTube and stuff like that, I was just it was a little easier for me to come back. But more so, I was like, okay, what am I going to talk about? Because I didn't want to do the same thing that I did before, because I was too personable then. Because, honey, baby, my job, honey, I showed around the salon when I got there, and like I was real deal intimate with my subscribers. I've met a few of my subscribers, and I don't know if y'all was on the live the last time I said, but one of my subscribers we end up becoming really good friends. And she flew from Louisiana to Florida to my baby shower, to my
Yeah,
last.
you were saying that on the car
Yeah,
when you was
so
driving. When I caught your replay, you were saying
yeah, so
that.
I like our real deal, and we still talk to this day. So you can find friends on YouTube. It's just your motives. What are your motives about that? And then when you talk to that person, is it only about YouTube? Can you talk about anything other than YouTube? So for the ones that I have connected with that I've talked to um since I came back in February, I came back and made my first video after 6 years. But the ones that I do talk to off of YouTube, we don't just sit here and talk about YouTube. It's everyday stuff. We have an actual life outside of this little free red app, which is not free for me because I actually pay for it because I don't like watching ads. So
Oh, me too, Almond Brown. I was like, oh my God. My kids was like, you pay for premium. I said, listen, too
sure
many
do.
people putting ads in their thing, and I ain't got time to be watching all them ads. So yes, I
Every
got
5 seconds. But let me tell you how you can skip through the ads. If y'all don't have premium, now, unless they change it, how you can do is when you get on the video, watch maybe the first 30 seconds of the video and then push the little thing all the way to the end to maybe the last 30 seconds of the video. Watch the last 30 seconds or listen to, mute it, whatever you want to do. Let it in and then rewind the video. And then all the ads should be gone.
yes,
I
because
have
it's
learned that. I
like
learned that.
some people have an ad for every minute, and it's just like, come on with these ads.
But that's how I understand. That's how they get. That's how they get paid. So I can't even be mad about it because if I start putting ads in my videos, y'all better watch it. Nah, let me stop.
Yes, Bright Star, you do. And it's like, I'm not into that doxing situation, even though I wouldn't, I mean, I don't have nothing to hide, but it's just like, why you want to be all up in my business? Why you want to know who's my kids and what they look like? Why? Why? What's the purpose? Because if a person getting more subscribers than you, it's like, no, I can't be in the beef sector. I gotta find a uplifting sector and maybe start doing a following there
the only
and
way
get
you're gonna
out to
find the only way you're gonna find those videos is if you actually start watching them. So it's not gonna just come to you. You have to add because right now, our analytics and everything that they recommend you is from videos that pertain to the stuff that we watch. So if you want to find uplifting videos, start watching like gospel songs and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's not going to come recommended to you because it's nothing that you watch.
Yeah, because I started watching Wiley, and then that's how all these people with the beef sector started coming up, and I was like, oh, I hit his video, and then my analytics had everybody in the beef sector. Wiley got me caught up in this beef sector. I blame him.
Well, you better get yourself. See, I like I tell people, I said I am in this sector, but I'm not of the sector. Just like the Bible tells us, we in the world, but we're not of the world. So
Yeah.
I don't necessarily talk about all of that stuff over here. It might every once in a while, if it pertains to something that we're talking about, then I will. But like to do whole reviews and things of that nature, no, because that's not. Once this camera goes off, I can honestly say I'm not there anymore. Because some people wake up with venom. Some people wake up that way. Y'all see me in the morning times when I'm headed to work and I'm singing and everything. Like that's me in real life. So I'm not putting
Yeah.
on, but some people wake up and they wake up with that venom. Like they literally sleep with that stuff on their spirit. So in order for you not to do that, don't fall asleep to it. Because I tell you
Yes.
no lie. I tell you no lie. One night I fell asleep listening to Tracy and her song, Tracy's Pieces is in the house. We in the house. We in the house. We in the edge on it. Like that was literally in my dreams. I tell you no lie. Because I fell asleep listening to her and she was singing that song as I was going to sleep. And I dreamt that. It was so funny to me when I woke up. I was like, I can't do that.
Well, let me just tell you how funny this was. I on Saturday, right? This is so crazy. I think I fell asleep listening to Larry Reed live. right? I had caught one of his video. I caught his replay of his video. Honey, I woke up. I hear people fighting in my ear. And I'm like, what is going on? Girl, I heard Zero Talents and Rico fighting in my ear. It was like 4 in the morning. And I said,
You
well,
had,
how the
you had your
heck?
headphones in?
I had my headphones in my ear, and I had, because I was listening to Fantasia, her virtual, because I had commented and told you where you can find to see the virtual concert. And I had was listening to my spirituals or whatever the case may be, and I said, all right, let me go over to Larry Reid Live, because he had did an interview with Megan Good husband. I mean, yeah, Megan Good husband. And I wanted to see, because Megan Good husband came out with this book. And I wanted to really see, like, what they was talking about or whatever. And next thing I know, I'm hearing all this cussing. And I'm like, and it woke me up. And I said, is this Rico? Is there, and mind you, I'm not even subscribed to Rico. And I'm not even subscribed to Zero Talent. I said, well, what the heck? What they fighting? Honey,
You
I
had an
couldn't
autoplay. You had your
and then
autoplay on?
yes, I had my autoplay on. And so I said, oh, never again. Because I felt like after I heard Fantasia, my spirit was felt and listened to like some old gospel music. And now I'm
Yes.
waking up to somebody fighting. I said, what is going on here?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like
turn off
I
that
don't
autoplay. I had to turn mine off. Turn it off.
Yes. I said, oh my God, I gotta turn this autoplay off. I was, because I love listening to music and I love hearing people sing. It just does something to my soul, like especially
Yeah.
gospel music, and especially if I feel like you are anointed,
Yeah.
you will make me
It makes a
cry.
difference. It makes a
It
difference.
makes a difference. So for me, it's like T Trish. Oh my God, T Trish one.
I love her. I love her.
I
When she
be
sing,
stalking her. Like I be on her page, and sometimes I just listen to her whole playlist. Sometimes I just,
yeah.
and if she puts me to bed,
She
that woman
uploaded a
has,
video today. I got to watch her video. She did a couple.
yes, I do too. That woman can sing to me anytime, but sometimes she makes me cry because I
Yeah.
know, like, she's singing from her heart and her soul, but she got a voice on her.
Yeah, and you can
That
tell
lady is anointed.
she been through some things, and it's just
Hmm.
like you said, the anointing when it flows is and it's real. You can tell. Some people just sing and they have that gift or they have that talent of singing, but then you have those that have the gift of singing, and I feel like the gift comes with the anointing. Because
Yes,
you can have a talent can be something that's taught, but the gift that God gives you, so a talent, like you say, I gave one man one talent, one man three, one man five. What are you gonna do with your talent? I gave, he handed it, but that gift is something that you were birthed with. You know what I'm saying? And so I
yes.
feel like the gift that God gave me was the gift with my hands, because baby, I could do everything, honey. I cook, I bake, I do hair, I do nails, baby, I do it all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's
I'm
the gift
trying to
that
get
God
my
gave me.
nails down pat. I can't get this gel polish to stay on my nails for the life of me. And then I was going to ask you, how are you keeping your foundation on with these masks?
What?
With the mask on your face? How
Oh,
are you not?
how am I not
Do
what?
you wear mascara? I mean, do you wear your foundation like and your makeup stay in place when you have your mask on?
A setting spray. Well, first of
But
all,
which setting spray you use? Because I bought Maybelline.
Maybelline is a good one. Elf has a good one. Mac Fix Plus is another good one. But at work, child, I don't wear foundation at work. No, ma'am. I wear lipstick, but see, I love this lipstick. You see
Yeah,
it
that's
right
a nice lipstick. That's matte.
Yes, ma'am. I love it.
By who? I got a
No,
lot of matte.
the crayon case. The crayon case.
Oh, okay.
This is crawfish. So I love crawfish. Murder Matte is my favorite one. And I tell you, I used to never would wear lipstick because I felt like it made me look like a clown. And
Me
when
too.
I had to learn, you got to line your lips. So, but my
Oh,
lips
with a
are already
pencil?
yeah, with a lip liner pencil. My lips are already naturally lined, but sometimes I do darken it up a little bit so that the lipstick doesn't bleed outside, and then it make your lips look bigger than they actually are. So with if you have bigger lips, a lip liner will kind of do it kind of your skin tone or a little bit darker, depending on the color of your lipstick. It'll kind of minimize your lips, like how people contour their nose. I don't do all that.
Yes. I don't contour my nose either.
I can't do all that stuff, but I use that. And so with crayon case, crawfish, murder matte, fruits, bear is another good one. I've worn that on here before. It's a brown color. Hey Sephora, see, hey twin, hey Pooh Bear, but that's another good one. But like her matte lipsticks, her matte lippies, I adore. I love, and you see me drinking.
Yeah, because that
Nothing there.
oh, that is bomb.
It's nothing here. It doesn't come off. And so I'll
Cause
wear this
that
with my mask.
who is that? Kylie Jenner, is that her name? Kylie Jenner.
I don't wear her.
One of them
Kardashians.
sisters. Yeah, I don't like her mess. I don't know what is that, but that mess is horrible.
I didn't
So
buy
I
it.
was like, huh?
I said I didn't buy it. I'm cheap when it come down to makeup because I don't wear it all the time like that. No, it's not Pepsi. That's tea. But I don't wear makeup all the time like that. So if I do wear makeup, then like I'm sitting here in front of you guys, or I'm really going off somewhere because I'm last minute person. So I don't put it on all the time like that. So yeah, I don't get into all that. When I first started, is my thing is not. One of my friends on YouTube said, "It's not how much it costs; it's how you apply it." I started off wearing LA Colors, which you can get from the Dollar Tree, and Elf.
I love Elf though.
I love it. Like Elf has evolved. Oh my god!
Yes, I do love
I,
Elf. But you know what? I love Fit Me foundation. I love
yes,
that
I have
foundation.
that as well. But this here, This is Mary Kay. And I'm hot, so I feel like I'm looking a little bit. So let me blot because I feel like I'm looking a little bit shiny, but it's hot. If y'all can actually see my lights, you will understand why. I have lights. I don't know why everybody else is with, but I have lights.
Oh,
I got a fan. It's a fan right here, but it ain't reaching up high enough. And these lights, I have photography lights right now, and so that's why it's really bright. But I feel like I'm a little. Now that you said something about it, I feel okay. But yeah, this is Mary Kay. I love Mary Kay. They were the only people that really can fit me as far as foundation wise. That lady got me to a T. Don't ask me what the color is yet. I have to go back in there and look on the thing because I forget. I forgot. But yeah, this is, I don't look two tone, do I? No, I'm good. Okay. Do a tutorial for people who never wear makeup. That's what I used to do in my own YouTube channel, my old videos and stuff like that. But my makeup was never. It was good. Don't get me wrong. But look, she done dropped off. But my makeup was good, but it's not like it is now. And I still need my eyebrows waxed. Oh my goodness. Y'all probably can't see it, but I see it myself. I still need my eyebrows waxed, but I'm still scared, afraid of somebody standing over me, touching my face. I'm afraid of that whole. I know I'm gonna wear a mask, but I'm still afraid of these people putting their. But see, I don't do all that stuff that everybody else is doing. That everybody else is doing as far as like contouring and doing the concealer and stuff like that under eye. Listen, I embrace my dark circles when you can see them. I embrace all of that. Cause I don't go nowhere really to cover it up. But I don't like that
I'm sorry.
flashback that you might have. Girl, you good. I said she done dropped off. I don't know where she at. Look. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I
calling.
did. Um, you am I echoing?
No, you echoing on your.
Oh, yeah, but it's fine. Now I'm not echoing. So I don't. I only do like a contour up under my eyebrow, a dot up under my eyebrow, and a dot up under my eyebrow, and that's only because it makes my eyebrows like give it a little pop,
Yeah.
like a definite.
Oh,
But
here.
I don't
So
do.
underneath.
Yeah, like I just do it under here and then on the top, like just a little dot, just a dot, and then I take a brush and then I blend it in. But it just makes my eyebrows look more defined and like you can
Yeah.
actually
So you
see
do the
them.
whole the well. Don't let it be a halo. The halo. To me, the halo is when you do the concealer here and you can still see it. Like they don't blend
Oh
it
no,
out.
I blend mine. Oh no, I blend mine. Mm-mm. But the thing is, I have so much makeup because I get Ipsy every month.
Oh my god. I have a lot of makeup, but I don't. Mm-mm. Hey Isabel. We're gonna have to see where you going at in the choir stand, honey. Look, if you ain't watched my live the other day, you won't understand because I don't know who this person. Hi Isabel Sosa. Uh-huh.
Acting like that.
Girl. I like that soft natural look. It's a good start for non-makeup wearers. Yeah, I don't I don't do heavy stuff. So I mean, I guess this might be considered heavy to some people. I don't
No,
know.
that's more natural. That's natural.
Okay, yeah, I don't like. I don't like all that. Okay, Tori mom. Look, I might have because my I think my Mars then went night night. Oh, girl, hold on, I done dropped my fan. My fan done tipped over. I done kicked it over.
Yeah, you're natural.
I try to be. I don't like doing all that too much stuff. Like I want to
Me
post.
either.
I want to post
Mm-mm.
the pictures so y'all can see my weekend look and then my during the week look. My sister did that. I told her, girl, like I died when she did the whole side by side because I had my hat on, baby, no makeup, no nothing, which I don't wear makeup a lot of times. So that's why when people do see me, when they do see me made up or whatnot, it's like, oh my gosh, almost because they don't
What
see me with makeup on. I don't know.
what is happening?
I don't know what you got going on because you keep putting yourself in. You keep putting yourself in here
I
twice.
know. I don't know what's happening.
Do you keep clicking on the
It
link?
it keep knocking me out.
You keep knocking you out.
And can you am I echoing?
No, not on my end. Is it? Is it?
Okay, it keep knocking me out. I was just talking to you and then I lost your face.
So can you still see me now?
I can see you. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what the heck happened? Um,
I don't know,
yeah,
but you
so
still
like I get
backstage. It's two of you backstage, but I'll just leave it there just in case you drop off, and then you can just click on the other one. I guess I don't know.
no, I shouldn't drop off. I closed that window.
You close it. It's still up on my end. Yeah, I'll take it out. Okay, there you go.
You just took me out.
No, well, I see you. I mean, you still there. I can hear you. You
Oh,
still
you
on the
can?
screen. Yeah, you still on the
Oh,
screen. So you
hello?
can't see me, but you can't see me.
No. Yeah, I can see you now.
Oh,
Okay. I can
see
see
you.
you.
So you backstage twice. I'm just gonna leave it there because I
See?
see now. When I kick the other one out, you can hear me, but you can't see me.
No, uh-uh.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there then. Okay, we got that under control.
I'm like, wait a minute, what she do to me? Yeah, so I get a lot of makeup to try, but I don't really wear it.
I don't have.
I said I was going to start like trying to make my face up again, but it's that take a lot of time.
It's too hot for that. I'm in Florida, and I when I work, and then with the mask on, and I'm spraying oils and stuff like it's really gonna make me. Cause I'll forget, and I'll wipe my forehead or something like that. Then I'm gonna have my fingers on my forehead or something with the foundation gone. Like I don't want to have to do all that, so mm-mm, I don't do it.
Yeah, I stopped wearing makeup at work too. So once he started wearing masks and a face shield and all this other extra stuff, I said it's too hot. A bonnet all on my hair, a gown on. It's just a mess. It's a
I'm a
mess.
last minute person, so I don't have time. That means I have to actually get up early enough to do my makeup and still have time to get dressed and go to wherever I'm going at. Baby, I ain't got time for that. I got to get up, take me a shower, get dressed, and I'm running out the door to get to work 7 minutes away or something like that. So,
Well,
mm-mm.
I could do my makeup like in like 7 minutes. The longest part is the eyebrows.
See, you do all that. I don't do that. I've never done my eyebrows like the way you saying. I've never done that, and I think I'll probably have to have somebody else do that for me first. But I've never done that. But I don't like the whole halo around your eyebrows that I see some
Yeah,
people.
they leave that there. I don't leave it there. I don't eat that halo there. That look ugly. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
It do. I no. It do look because it's like it's pronounced. Like I literally seen somebody have that. They didn't do no foundation or nothing. All she did was her eyebrows. She didn't do no eyeshadow. She did her eyebrows, and all you see was the halo around her eyebrows. And I'm like, what the rest of your face at? You should have finished it. You know the concealer is you don't use the concealer that is the same skin tone as you.
No,
It's a shade brighter, so you can see it. No, ma'am,
mm-mm.
I don't do.
I
I
like
don't.
I like a natural look as well. I don't like no dramatic look. If I do a dramatic look, it's just like a smoky eye.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
all. I wish I had a no, cause see this my I'm on my laptop, so I can't show y'all. Let me see if I can find this. I'm gonna go to my Instagram and see if I can find this picture to show y'all. I wish I could put it up on my computer, but I didn't put nothing on my computer but YouTube. I didn't download Facebook. I didn't download Instagram, none of that, because I don't want none of that stuff popping up on my phone, on my laptop.
Yeah,
So
don't blame me.
no, I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me because it's too much information, child, on Instagram. This is my personal Instagram.
I
It's
don't really
good.
post like that on Instagram either.
But see, I have three separate Instagram pages.
Oh my god.
Cause I have a business, so my biz I have my because I had my business and my regular one was together. Uh,
Okay.
I'm gonna show it to you, Lou. I'm gonna show it to y'all now. I wish I can. Can I email it? Well, oh, I can email it to myself and then screen share it. Oh, look at that. Let me email it to myself and then I can pull up my email and show it to you. She said, make sure you show it. Y'all want to see it, y'all? I literally like I be looking busted. I ain't gonna tell you though. Like sometimes I
No,
be
you
looking.
don't.
I do listen. You ain't gonna say that when you see this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me know if you can still see me when I go because I went away. You can still see me. Can
I
you
can
still see
still
me?
see.
Okay, good. I'm opening up my email. Let me save the picture. Okay, now let me see if I can screen share this with y'all. Cha. Y'all
Then
wanna
you
see?
gonna have me going to Crayon Case order some stuff tonight.
Look, go on. I'm telling you, and they be she stay having sales. Yeah, she stay having.
Have you tried her eyeshadow?
I got all that.
How her eyeshadow?
All of it is good to me. Can y'all see this?
Yes.
So, so my sister did this. So that's me during the weekend, and then that was me in the weekday. Like literally the day after that, that's the way I look. So
That's me.
yeah, so
Girl, I be looking a hot mess.
I don't get
That's
dressed up
me.
all the time, but yeah,
I don't
that
be having time. When I'm off of work, I be looking the bummiest. Like sweatpants, tight t-shirt, hair in a ponytail,
all of
or
it. Thank
I ain't even
you.
going to lie. Sometimes when my hair pin curl, I'll leave the pins in and throw a cap on my head.
Listen, it's a lot. It take a lot. Like I'm these braids, I'm ready to take them out. Like I might. She said I can't look bad. Oh, okay. I mean, I appreciate that. I'm just, yeah. I guess we're hard on ourselves. We're hard on ourselves. Good night, Toy Mom. We hard
Good
on
night,
ourselves.
Tori
But
Mom.
yeah, that's.
Yes, please post the weekend comparison.
Oh, she was talking about the one I just showed. I can use all the tips I can get. Natural beauty, melanin's popping. Yeah, I like foundation wise. I like Fit Me, and I like that's Maybelline Fit Me, and I like Mary Kay.
Now, my girlfriend, she used the Mary Kay BB cream, and
It's just like a
it's a
bronzer, right?
nice coverage.
Is that their bronzer? Like it's a bronzer, but it's almost like a foundation. Is that what that is for them?
Yeah, yeah, but I think it's called the BB cream. It's like $20,
Because
and
that's the
she
only
puts
thing I
that
got from
on
it.
like her foundation.
Yeah, so that's it's like a bronzer almost, but you can use it as a foundation. So I like that, and they also have a great face primer and their I have the moisturizer, face cleanser, and then the facial moisturizer, the primer, and the foundation. I love all of it.
You
And they
sell Mary Kay?
I started to. I told you, girl, I was about to do everything, but I did. I don't sell it. I don't sell it. I had the
Uh,
whole kit and everything, but I'm like, I don't talk to people. I
Me
talk no,
either.
I don't talk to people to be able to sell stuff to them all the time. I don't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't talk to people either.
I love y'all. I love people, and I can talk here. But me trying to sell you something, like I don't even do that. Like when people tag me and say, "Oh, well, who can do locks or something like that?" Like my clients, they'll tag me, and then I'll just say thank you, and then I'll post my business page, and that's it. Like I'm not a good seller of myself, so my clients speak for me. They're my walking billboards. So I'm not good at that. I guess.
Yeah, when the one of Mary Kay gave me like a facial one time, and the girl
Yes,
was
I
like,
did
"You
that.
could sell it." She was riding in a free car from Mary Kay and all
Really?
this stuff. She was saying like all these perks that you get once you sell a lot of it.
That's how they try to
And
get
I'm
you with that pink car. Girl, I don't want no pink Cadillac.
no, she had a black car.
Oh,
It
she had
was
a
a
black.
real nice car. And I said, no, I don't talk to people like that to be trying to sell stuff and promote stuff and
Yeah,
all like that. Mm-mm.
I'm not, yeah, I don't know. But I did the whole party with the facial thing, like all that. That's how they got me to buy their stuff.
But
Other
I
than that,
do
I
like
wouldn't have.
they microabrasion.
Is that
I do have that.
the face wash?
Yes.
Is that the one? No, that's not the one I have.
They had it's a they have the face wash, but it comes with a micro abrasion and what else do it come with? And I think a moisturizer to put on after that.
I
But
think
I
that's
don't
the same
never
thing.
use.
It's in a pink tube.
Yes.
That's the same thing I have. Yeah, I like that too. It's not hard on your face or anything. And the
Mm-mm.
moisturizer is good, but they primer. If
It
you try
is.
it, they primer is literally it feels like silk. It's and like some
Really.
primers can feel
Now
heavy
you
going on.
got me going to want to go to Mary Kay and Crayon Kay. But I
Listen,
gotta
but
find somebody who sell Mary Kay.
it's so light going on. Like you can't feel it on your face. A lot of primers, it's great coverage, but it feels kind of sticky or whatnot. But no.
I'm sorry.
Okay, baby. Look.
You hear her screaming, you need to
Hey,
deal with your
niece.
daughter. She's acting like a demon.
You hear my son?
Oh, that was your
Who are
son.
you
Well, hey,
talking to?
nephew.
It's time for you to go to bed so the tooth fairy can come.
Child, stop
I
telling
don't
us.
care if you think your dad is a tooth fairy.
As long as they know you the one put it there, and not this imaginary person with wings on their back and a wand. Mm-mm. She said it sound like her house, child. Listen, that's why
Get
I didn't
out.
come on. I had to wait till my kids literally would have been running back and forth in here if they would have known I was on live. Just like earlier when I was on live at the pool, my son was like, "Are you still on your live?" He trying to get on the camera. Yes, I'm still on live. Goodbye. He already know. Don't even come. That's why I said let me. That's why I had to come on later than 7 o'clock. But
No,
you like,
that's my oldest talking about I need to get my daughter.
you like Huda Beauty. But I'm listen. I'm so basic. I swear I'm so basic when it comes down to stuff like this
I
because I
really
don't.
like Hold a Beauty with a foundation. I never heard of that name, Sephora C.
I think I heard as she like it as a foundation. I think I've heard of that, but she said they want to be famous too. Not on my watch. Not over here.
I know.
No, when they get their own, my son want his own channel. When he get his own channel, but not in his lifetime. Not while he's 7. No, when he get a lot older, maybe, but he will not be no way, shape, or form connected to me. Not my
Yeah,
channel.
no, you can't have your kid on screen.
Look, we done went from social media, relationships, children. We will talk about God, baby, the scriptures, everything. We talk about makeup now. But I tell you, baby, this whole like, we make everyone. This is a woman for you. This is a woman because baby, we'll talk about eating everything. We'll talk about
Yes.
everything in one sitting. It's in the Sephora store. Can I be honest with you? I never went in Sephora.
What?
I've never been in Sephora at all. I've never been in.
Oh, don't go there.
I won't, cause I'm not impulsive with going in the store. Now online with the crayon case, when I see her post a coupon code, baby, I go there and I stock up on my lipstick because her murder matte, which is my favorite, they sell out too fast. So yeah, no, Sephora, see, please close your mouth. No, I've never been in Sephora or what's the other one? Ulta Beauty.
Ulta.
I've never been in either one of those stores.
Well, I don't go in there and get it posted. Like I want to try that Jovi Beauty
I've heard of that one
because
too.
that foundation, when I put it on my arm, it felt like butter going on my arm. It was
Was it a
so
good match?
moisturized.
Was it a good
Hmm?
match? Like, did it match good with you? Did it match good?
Oh yeah, she has tons of foundation sticks,
Hmm. Now wait a
tons
minute.
of
Where,
them.
where is this at? In Sephora?
This is an Ulta Beauty, Ju-
Darn, that mean so
Juvie place.
I can't order foundation online. No, I can't. I have to actually go in the store and do that.
I think I think Ulta Beauty opened them. They should
But
be.
I don't like going in those stores.
You have to feel that foundation. And I keep saying I like my Fit Me. Um Sephora couldn't find a foundation that can fit my complexion that made me look natural and not like a clown.
Jovi Beauty, are they
Um
black? Is it a black owned? She said she heard some people promote their makeup. Aren't they black owned?
they are black owned.
Okay, well I might have to try. I might have to try them out. Have you used Juvia's Place? Their eyeshadows.
I haven't used nothing because, like I told you, I got tons of makeup. So I just wanted to feel like, you know how you do the tester before this coronavirus
Oh
came
yeah,
around.
yeah.
Um, and I felt it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I should buy it." But I'm like, I do use Maybelline Fit Me, but I can't get over how silky that feel. So now
Please
you
don't buy
telling
it.
me Mary Kay got that primer? Juvia's Place probably would go well with that primer.
Yeah, their eyeshadows, I love it. They are very pigmented. They stay. I love as a base milk NYX jumbo milk pencils. I've been using that since 2009 or 2000.
Who? What brand?
NYX NYX.
Oh yes, girl. I go to their store.
Really? I've never
Yes,
seen. They have a store.
yes. Out here in Philadelphia, they do have a
Child,
store.
I don't think they have one in Florida, girl. They got it at the hair
You
store.
better no. You don't may not know. You better look it up.
I will, but
They got
okay. So, do you use your pencil directly from your pencil? Like,
for now. What you using your pencil
your
for?
milk, your milk jumbo pencils. Because let me tell you what I did. You know those little small round containers that you can put eyeshadow in. You can get it from Walmart. Look, I took the milk jumbo pencil and put it in the microwave. Take the bottom of it off. You put it in the microwave on like 10 seconds, if that, and it'll come out of the pencil. And it's now you have it in this thing with a top on it. So, because to me, it kept getting mashed, and then I lose the top for the pencil. So now when you melting it essentially into your little dish, I wish I could show it to you. It's in there.
What's a milk jumbo pencil?
It's the base. Okay, so you use a primer, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, you put your eyeshadow on, you use your primer. That's what helps your makeup stay. And then you put your it comes in different colors, the base. So because my base was white, like your bright colors, it'll be even more vibrant because the base that you put it on is not your skin tone. So you don't just do you can, it depends on the look that you're going for. But because I did a brighter look, you use the white milk jumbo pencil to help bring out the vibrant colors. So maybe if I was doing like a blue or something like that, they also have blue, and so that'll help my blue become more vibrant. So
Oh,
the
you
milk
know what?
jumbo pencils, they come in all different colors. They come in glitter, and that's what you use as a base.
You know what? Ipsy taught me a trick to how to make it eyeshadow pop. It's just putting a dab of water on your brush and mix it with your
Yeah.
eyeshadow. That will bring the pigmentation in.
Either water, or you can use your if you go to MAC, if you use MAC, which I don't, never, the MAC Fix Me Plus, you can spray your brush with that and mist it or whatnot to put it on your brush to make your eyeshadows pop, to make them a little brighter. But like I said, the base, whatever base that you may use, then I use that, and I only use it on the lid because you have your transition color. So the brown or whatever color you use as your transition, that goes over your crease a little bit on the crease, but then it's really your crease here, here down. And I know a lot of people don't have a lot of lid space, so some people might have more lid space than the others. But the base color, the white milk pencil that I use, I only put it on the lid because that's where my color is going. So
You know what? I might need to do that because some eyeshadows make my eyes feel like once I take them off, it feel like my eyes like got cut in some
really,
eyeshadow. Yeah,
well, what are you using to remove it? Let me tell you another thing. Another
I use
crazy.
erase. I use erase my face.
Who is that by?
It's a well, I used to use micellar water. Then I no first I was using Pine makeup cream to take it off. But then I went to micellar water. Then after that, I was in Bed Bath and Beyond, and I found this cloth where you wet it, and it take all your makeup. It takes everything off.
And it works.
It works. It works, and you can
Well,
wash them.
see, I use crayon case. You know, everything that a crayon case is school related. So her wipes, it looked like it looked like the notebook paper, the
Okay.
leaf, so the packaging. But when I tell you one wipe, like I literally can remove everything with one wipe. So the front side, flip it over, and the back side, and everything from my lipstick to my makeup, everything comes off with one wipe. Like, and it is so soft and gentle to your face. I really like. I love it. But yeah, then I wash my face. I use either the Mary Kay face wash, or I also use Enlight, and I get that from CVS. Enlight, it has a whole thing, and it has a face mask, everything that goes with that line. But the makeup wipes from Crayon Case, listen, when I say
I'm gonna
bomb,
have to try them.
when I say bomb, like I love her wipes. And another company that you can get eyeshadow from is Beautiful Obsession. Beautiful Obsessions. BEYOUTIFUL. B like BU. Beautiful
Mm-hmm.
Obsession. Crayon. Let me see. I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Yeah, crayon case. We said NYX. We
NYX,
said Elf
NYX Elf. For
and
low
Maybelline
end,
Fit Me.
low end eyeshadows. If you want to just start off and you don't want to go, I guess higher end. Elf. I think they still have $1, $3 eyeshadows. That's ELF. Elf. LA Colors. You can get LA Colors from Dollar Tree. No, the crayon case is, I'm gonna put the link in there. Crayoncase.com. Her lipsticks are bomb. I don't know if you can you type on that link? I don't think you can click on that link. Child, I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know if it's highlighted on y'all end, but it's the crayoncase.com. Let me see. Oh, since I can let me see.
Maybe she running a sale for 4th of July.
And listen, she always has sales. If y'all on Instagram, y'all can follow the Crayon Case on Instagram too. And
I do follow her, her page, but I just thought her eyeshadow looked like dramatic because I never seen a girl had like a real natural look.
but I think they do that because it's really promoting. Hold on, because I think it's really just promoting like how vibrant her everything is. So can y'all see this?
Yeah,
So this is the Crayon Case. So everything that she does is school related. So
is
she was
she offering a sale?
I have to go on her Instagram to see. But you see her palettes and everything is affordable. So this
Now, how you like those matte
I
eyeshadows?
I have this one. The matte book, and
Okay.
this was really that was really I think they still got this one, the book of crayons. Child, where's the other picture? Well, that's another eyeshadow thing. Let me see if I can find the lippies. Lips. So y'all can see. So this is the crawfish. This one here, this is what I have on tonight.
Okay.
So that's matte. Most of our lipsticks are a matte color. I mean a matte
And it's
finish.
unavailable.
Oh, listen, when I tell you they go fast, crawfish, gumbo. This is another. I have this one as well. The brown one. This one here. That's another good one. Murder matte. This was the first one I bought from her. And when I tell you I fell in love, I fell in love. But that is the one that I have as well. Graveyard, I have that one too. That's like a deep um
Brown.
that's like a more of a deep, it almost look brown, but it's a plum. It's a deep plum.
Okay.
I don't do nude lips, so I don't even know. But I
Yeah, I
have
don't look right with new lips.
the
Now, new lip gloss. Yeah.
I've done this one, presidential. I've done this one. I'll have to find the picture and show y'all. But I've also
Yeah, you
done.
gotta find that picture and show me
Let me
that.
see. Find it on and I have this one, fruits, and it's actually it's a little brighter than it looks here on the camera. It's a little brighter, but it's still a good picture. Let me see if I can find it. It's on my Instagram with the blue. Oh, well, y'all see that one? The one in my thumbnail. Let me see. Lord, let me see. I have to. Oh, is that on my? It's not on my phone. But yeah, right now they doing 10% off. But I will go on her. Let me see. No, I don't wear none of that stuff. I was trying to find her. Trying to find the loose leaf makeup wipes to see how much they are. No, I don't want to draw. I'm gonna show you guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you what presidential looks like on. Do do do. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I know we done been on here for a little second or whatnot, but I
I
appreciate it.
know. I don't even know how many people in the chat.
I don't know. I can't even see it right now. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing so I can go into my email. Did it go away? Can y'all see me still? Let me see.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Let me share my
I mean, it don't matter how many people in the chat. We having fun.
period. So that's presidential.
Wow, that looks pretty.
Yeah, that's presidential.
And that's on you?
Yeah, that's me. I did my
Wow,
makeup.
you look so different here.
Yeah, that's my natural hair. But I did. I was doing the ad for those contacts that I had on, so that's why I did the whole makeup thing in this blue. The contacts are actually blue.
I'm still trying to perfect that line under the eyelid. I can't get that thing right.
The eyeliner pencil.
Yeah, under the eye, under my eye.
Are you using a pencil or are you using that cream like the eyeliner, the liquid liner?
I have both. I tried both.
I don't like to do the liquid liner underneath my eye. Thank you, Sephora. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
you
I don't
look
know.
really pretty.
I use the pencil, and then depends on what color that I have. I will put that same color underneath. Underneath. I did try out for America's Next Top Model, honey. They said no. That was
Are
back in
you
2005.
serious?
Girl, that was back in 2005. When I tell you, I was thin, baby. I was so small. I was so nervous. And I think that's what really got me because I was so freaking nervous that I could barely talk. But it was so many people there. And I think y'all think because I'm tall that, oh God, they'll get tall people. But even Tyra Banks is only 5'10". So hey Christian. So for a lot of models, they're not as tall as I am because I'm 6'3". So You know, a lot of people think that all the models are going to be so tall. No, that
Eva don't look like she that tall.
I think Eva she's in her fives. I don't even think she's over six. I think Naomi Campbell might be over 6 feet. Iman might be over 6 feet, but everybody else, no. I don't know if it's a model as tall as I am. Let me see. Let's see. How tall is Naomi Campbell? She's 5'10", just like I said.
What
What
about Eva?
is her name? Eva what? Eva Marcel. That's her name, right? Yeah.
Yep.
5'7". Wow, she's short. Even Cynthia
Yeah, I didn't think
Bailey,
she was that tall.
Cynthia Bailey is 5'10". So she's not even over 6 feet. So I think a lot of people looked at it as, oh, she's tall, she's gonna get a child. They said no. Mm-mm. She said, "I'm lost, but I'm taking it in. I thought the crayon kit was for artwork, like painting is not." No, she mirrored her thing about because the lady that's over, it's a black owned company. She did not know how to do makeup, but she would get on her Instagram live and she would do her makeup just for her people. And they told her, they was like, "Oh, you should start a makeup line." Because she did like rap and things of that nature. She never did makeup. So when her people was telling her, "Oh, you should do makeup, you should start your own makeup line," that's exactly what she did. And her first sale was a Christmas sale of her first year. She made $1 million in 90 minutes. I think it was 90 minutes. She made $1 million from her sale for Black Friday. And then she did another one, and it's called Tax Misses, which is after Christmas in February when you get your taxes. It's called a tax miss sale. And so at that sale, she made $1 million in 60 minutes.
Wow.
So she, like, when I tell you she make money, baby is a whole millionaire. What I like about her is that she employs her friends and families, especially her friends, the guys that been in prison and it's going to be hard for them to get jobs. She employs them in her warehouse. She got a whole warehouse in New Orleans. Like she did the thing. When I said she came from the bottom and she did everything, she's good. She's good. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
married
hope
everything.
she just figure out what's going on with her health.
Yeah, and I don't, a lot of people feed into that. I Sephora, stop it. A lot of people feed into that and into what's going on with her, and it's like they make it worse. But they look to for the bad stuff to come out of people. Like they look for her to be hurt, or they look for the man to cheat on her. They look for her to have seizures. They look for this. They look for that. It's like they wish a downfall on this lady. I don't know. I'm not that invested, baby. I just want your makeup. What you do in your personal life has nothing to do with.
Thank you.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. But people want to be so attached to the owner. That ain't unless it directly affects me. I love her lipstick. I love her eyeshadows. I love her makeup removal wipes. Even her eyeliner pencil, eyeliner, and that's what I got on the top. Her liquid liner. It looks like a Sharpie. Her makeup brush,
Okay.
her makeup brushes look like number 2 pencils. Literally, they look like number 2 pencils, and that's what I use. I use that, but I use Beautiful Obsessions is the color that the eyeshadow that I have on. But I use her lipstick, Mary Kay foundation, her liquid liner pencil or whatever. So yeah, she
Yeah.
should. But I'm gonna have to check out what you said, Jovi's. Jovi's?
It's Juvia's place.
No. You said the foundation.
Yeah, it's Juvia's place.
And that link, I'm sorry, I put the crayon case for those people that I don't know.
Is their foundation stick.
Oh, it's a stick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And it felt so creamy and so nice.
I don't know. I've never tried a stick before.
I use Fit Me stick too. They're foundation stick.
Oh, see, I use the liquid. I don't know. I've always used
I
liquid.
use the liquid too, but if you want a fast, natural look, that Fit Me foundation stick is all that.
Hmm, I'm gonna have to try that then. Look,
Hmm
I ain't come on here to buy no makeup.
I didn't either. And I'm about
We
to
all
go
gonna be
buy
doing. Look,
some.
all of us gonna be doing makeup tutorials, so y'all gonna come back and be like, "Girl, I ordered that. I ordered that." So if any of y'all order any other stuff that we talked about on here, y'all let me know. So y'all let me know how y'all really like it. And the
I'm
other,
gonna get some of that crayon case. I am.
yeah, let
But
me
I'm
know
gonna
how
see
you
if she
like it.
gonna do a 4th of July stuff.
Yeah, check
Oh
this check
God,
out.
they doing the fireworks.
Is that what that is?
Hmm
Wow, that's loud. Well, you
hmm
know what? When you say you in Philly, because I remember they was saying
Well,
up there.
I don't live in like the cities,
Yeah,
but
on the outskirts.
hmm
Well, oh, child. Well, look, I appreciate
they
y'all coming on here and we chatting it up. What you finna say? You was finna keep going?
I
Oh.
said they've been doing them everywhere. Everywhere.
Well, they haven't started
Fireworks,
here.
fireworks.
They ain't started here yet. Maybe next week. What are we on? So it's this week. So maybe they will start probably on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know.
I'll have to DM you about that fireworks situation.
Well, DM me so you can get out the information for our kids as well. And yeah, the whole
Yeah.
fireworks. I hope they don't start. If they do start early, I hope they don't stay going late because I have a dog, and yeah, my dog does not like that. Like I didn't realize that until one year. I had his cage by the sliding glass door, and they were shooting fireworks outside. I wasn't even shooting it, but when I came out there, when I say he was balled up to the back of the cage and he was whimpering, I realized that it was the sound of them because it was continuous. It was going and going and going. So I had to bring him in the room. I had to bring him in the room and until they finished because it was so loud, like right outside my door. So hopefully they don't do that this year. I'm in a new place now, but hopefully they don't do that here with all night long continuously doing it. It's aggravating, but
Ever
yeah.
since that situation happened with George Floyd and they did all that looting,
Mm.
they ain't been doing nothing but fireworks in the suburbs, in the city. It's all over.
So y'all got it bad up. Like, did y'all they looted bad up there where you are?
Yeah.
See, that none of that happened in my city. Now it happened in Tampa. I literally watched on live. Somebody was out there on live, um, videotaping in the plaza across from was it University Mall. They take the people set champs on fire. They broke into the AT&T store. They broke into the footwear store. They was running out there with all kind of shoes, and there was a jewelry store in the same plaza. Now the people had, I don't know if they got in that jewelry store, but all you heard was fire, fire, fire. They were shooting. The owners was inside of their store, and when the people came in, they started shooting. I said, now see, that's what I would have did. That's what I would have did.
Yeah.
They was protecting their stuff. But AT&T came out and said, the people that stole the phones, you can't activate the phones because now they're deemed stolen. The minute you turn it on, the location is on the phone. So now they're gonna be able to track the phones. But they literally burnt that champs. They burnt it to a crisp, and this dude made $4,000 on his live because he said, "Y'all gonna cash at me, or I'm finna turn his live off." This one lady cashed out to him $450. Another lady cashed out him $250. When I say them cash out was rolling in, you can hear the sound of the cash out. They was rolling because people didn't want him to leave. They wanted to see the destruction that was going on. So there was cash app for him. I was listening for free because I wasn't about to cash out for
Nobody do. And you know what the funny part about it was? I don't think the suburbs thought they was going loot. They went inside the mall. They they went in T-Mobile. They went everywhere. Liquor stores, everything. And they wasn't ready for it. They had to bring the National Guard.
Oh, so y'all got the National Guard to y'all too?
Yeah, the suburbs, yes. Mm-hmm.
Baby, listen, them people, the police was in front of the University Mall down there in Tampa. They guarded the University Mall, but literally right across the street was this plaza with Champs and other shoe places. And they stayed over there at the University Mall. They did not come over there and stop them people. That joint was on fire. And the roads was so blocked up with people that the fire trucks, we were literally on live for about 30 minutes watching this building burn down, and no fire. It was no fire trucks. It was no police officers, nothing. Nobody was out there to regulate these people. It was a SunTrust Bank. And you know how they have those standalone ATM machines, but you can drive. The bank is not actually there, but it's the whole ATM. Like it's like 3 or 4 ATM machines. Why they got into the ATM machines? Baby, they was tearing up everything. And you know somebody burned down the Popeyes. You know that wasn't us that burnt down no Popeyes, right?
And you know it wasn't us in those suburbs looting. No.
It was a lot of other people that was doing the looting. For the most part, I think we were doing the
picking up.
Right. That too. But there was still everybody was out there going for what they know. But at the end of the day, my other live, I said, then what? After all of this, then what are we going to do? After they clean the streets up, after they rebuild the CVS, after they rebuild the Target, after they rebuild all of this stuff that we burned down in your own neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing. They hit a lot of pharmacies. They didn't hit the pharmacies up by me, but
I saw when the Chicago, the pharmacy at what was that? Was they in Walmart? I think they hit up the Walmart pharmacy. The lady was like, "Where the people gonna get their pills from? Y'all came in here look at the food on the floor." I was like, "Oh my." Well, she got to be more recording this, but she's going, "I can't even buy my kids no food." Somebody tried to give her food out of a buggy that they had to stole the food out of, and it was out there in the parking lot. She said, "Now, where would I get that food from y'all, my kids? There's a whole pandemic out here, and you right here trying to give me food for my kids out of this buggy. I don't know what y'all did with that food." I said, "Oh, dude, Jesus."
Oh, my God.
It was a mess. Not in the army tank. Girl, what was they in the army tank? They stole the army tank?
What?
I can't deal. I can't.
What state is that?
Right. I need to know. Because if they right here stealing army tanks, baby, it ain't nothing they won't steal. If you will steal an army tank, you're not scared of nothing. If you can steal an army tank, baby, you're not afraid of nothing. And one person video said a man had done stole the police horse. I don't believe that, because for the most part, they don't get off their horses. I don't think. Not in a crowd of people and then have somebody steal a horse. But then they said that was his horse. It was a black dude, but that was a funny video. He was riding down the street saying, "Yeah, man, I stole the police horse." It was funny, but it wasn't funny.
Now that is possible if he was if he was driving a horse.
Girl. Oh, you in Tampa. Oh, so yeah, they tore your city up, baby. Yeah, they tore your city up, Christian. Yes, they tore that city up. I was watching that on live. That was so sad.
They tore downtown up, and they was just so focused on like downtown, and they wasn't focused on the suburbs. They was not focused on the suburbs.
Yeah, tore y'all place up. I thank God they didn't do none of that. They didn't do none of that here. I tell you, people was like, "Hey, y'all better not come on this side of town." They say, "Y'all better not come on this side of town. Y'all better go on out there to the other side. Don't come over here and tell about stuff." But we had no issues here. We had one rally. They did a post, they did a rally or whatnot. One guy was arrested because his dumb behind didn't know that it was a protest that was scheduled. And so, the police was they were in front of the crowd that was walking to the second location. So they were escorting them. He was mad because it was a bunch of people in a row and he wanted to get through the crowd. So his dumb behind pulled a gun out and waved it around in the crowd. And so therefore, people gonna scatter when they see it. But they end up arresting him, and he got arrested for 6 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. So yeah, he should have just waited until the crowd, because it was gonna disperse, because they were going to the second location. So they were moving. It's not like they were just in the road for nothing. The police were escorting them to the next location, but he didn't want to wait. But yeah, they got him and they arrested him, which they should have. So, but yeah.
It was horrible.
It was.
And I feel bad because they said the insurance company's not paying for none of that stuff.
And see, people don't understand it. Like, here somebody said, "Oh well, y'all need to put a red bow on your door so we know that it's a black-owned business." But then somebody else said, "Well, is the business black-owned or is the infrastructure black-owned? Because if the infrastructure is not black-owned, then they don't belong to us. So therefore, their business can get it too." And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because the people inside of that building, they're renting that shell of a building, but that's all of their products and everything inside of that building. So why would you burn down something that you know? Why would you burn down something anyways? But why would you burn down something that you know is black owned and then say, "Oh well, because I don't own the building that my business is in, that my business can get it too"? Like, that was so stupid of them to say that. They didn't do it, honey, because some people was not playing. Try it and see.
Yeah, if they have to replace all that stuff, all them damages. The insurance company's saying no.
And that's what they were saying. Oh, well, they got insurance. The insurance to pay for it. No, a lot of them won't. And you don't understand. Like, somebody here, just like with homeowners insurance, you have to read the fine print. One of my friends, she came home. They was all gone. Kids in school. They going to work. Her son came home from school. The whole house was flooded. I mean, from the front to the back. The pipe in the bathroom burst and it flooded the whole house out. They had been gone for 12 hours, so it was flooded. She went to her insurance company. You know what the people told her? "Oh, that's not covering your insurance, because you don't have flood insurance attached to your insurance." So she had to move in with her mother-in-law while her husband and her, they redid their floors. So they took out the carpet. They did all of it. They had to take up everything and redo it, because they said flood is not included in your insurance. You have to live either in the flood zone or specifically ask for that in order for flood insurance to be included in your homeowner's insurance. So she was upset, and she didn't know. They thought that because I have a homeowner's insurance that everything is covered, but it's not. So if you have a house or thinking about buying a house,
I'm gonna call State Farm tomorrow.
You better call them, because if you don't live in a flood zone, they don't necessarily offer that to you. And in Florida, it's only certain areas that's considered a flood zone, because we have sinkholes. You have to even ask for coverage, a sinkhole coverage, because if your area is not prone to sinkholes, that's not covered in your insurance. And this one lady, she didn't have it, and a sinkhole formed in her backyard, and it was literally swallowing up her house little by little, and her insurance company would not cover it because it happened after the fact. It happened after the fact, so they would not cover her. So y'all just take that into consideration. Those of you, if you don't have a house, or if you have a house and have insurance, y'all better check to make sure all of that is included. Because the flood does not necessarily mean because it rained excessively outside and now the water came inside your house. No. A pipe can burst at any time when you're not home and flood your home, and now it's not covered. All of your stuff is damaged and you're responsible for replacing it because you did not check to make sure that flood was covered in your insurance. That's my
Yeah, I'm
little
calling State
that's my
Farm
little
tomorrow.
word for the day. Look, that's my little spiel. So yeah, call and see what's actually covered. And if it's not, if y'all can get it put in there, do it because accidents happen. Accidents do happen. You never know. And it's not always nature that floods your house.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah, all we
Well,
think
I
about is
do know when one of my coworkers' house got flooded, I was thinking about getting rid of State Farm because they actually take samples if something really happened in your house,
mhm.
and they take it to like this specialist, and they determine how old it is, and then if it's like 5, 10 years old, they pay you what it's worth now.
Really?
Yeah, so I was thinking about getting rid of them.
But what would you get though?
Well, I wouldn't get Allstate because they said Allstate is not good. So I was thinking about calling maybe Farmers. They said Farmers is really good. Um, and who else? Who else got home insurance? Oh, Liberty Mutual.
Oh yeah, I heard that was a good one too. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you get, just make sure. And then another thing with my friend was saying, he has a life insurance policy, right? He has no children though. So he paid into it to where now if he was to cash it out, I think the lady said he would get like $45,000. What he said he was gonna do is cash out his life insurance policy, and he's gonna go pay for his own funeral because that's really what you worried about when you leave it is your family members having to pay for your funeral. So he said he was gonna go put $10,000 on his own funeral, the casket, all that stuff. He's gonna pick out all of that with the funeral home people and just keep the rest of the money because he said it really don't make sense because his mom is not here, so that's not he don't have children to leave money to. So he said it just really makes sense for him just to go ahead and pay for his own funeral now, as opposed
Yeah, that is smart.
yeah, because you get I mean that's 20 well $35,000 that you have in your pocket now that you can use now as opposed to later. So I don't know. It didn't make sense to me at first, but when he explained it to me, I was like, you know what? But I'm like, you gonna go pay for your own funeral? Like, how you gonna do? He was like, listen, I'm just gonna go down there and get him the money. When the time comes, he gonna tell me I'm responsible. You know what color I like. You know what I like. You gonna do this. I was like,
Oh,
you
wow, he gonna put that responsibility on you?
friends over 20 years. That's my best friend. So I know.
That's
I think.
gonna be hard. I wouldn't even speak that in existence. I
But
know we all got to go one
yeah,
day.
you see, that's what's wrong with a lot of us black folk. We don't want to talk about our funeral. We don't want to talk about the doing the will, life insurance, and things like that because we
No,
feel.
I'm prepared, but I just couldn't imagine losing my best friend.
Yeah, I
That would
couldn't
hurt.
either. It would hurt me probably up there with me losing my mom because we've been friends for so long. But my uncle and my aunt in '93 they went and paid for the plot that they were going to be buried in, and so when my aunt passed 2 years ago, we were out there with my uncle and literally his headstone is out there with his name on it. Like his plot is out there. And all they have to do is go and add in his end date. And I asked him, like, how you feel looking and walking on a space that your body is gonna be buried in. Like to me, that was weird. That was crazy. But he said, when he retired, he didn't want his kids to have to go through all of that stuff. So he paid for all of that. He paid for all of that.
Yeah,
So
that's what my grandma did that too. She made sure her whole funeral was paid for.
see, so it's not necessarily. I guess when you have to plan it and stuff like that, that's when it kind of get weird. But I don't know. We'll have to do it one day. So why not do it while the person is here and respect their wishes Cause he said he was like, I don't care if you burn me. And I told him it ain't no way. I don't care if you write that in the will and the president of the United States sign that paper. There is no way in the world I'm gonna cremate you. I don't care. My
Yeah.
dad did the same thing. I can't do that. I can't do
Cause
that.
you don't they make the family push the button?
Well, no, not necessarily. They'll tell you. Oh, you talking wait
Okay.
a minute, to go to no, I don't think they made my aunt do that. No, my cousin did that. He was 40. Just 2 or 3 years ago, he was cremated. But see, we had an actual funeral for him, and then they cremated him after the funeral. That's when they took the body and cremated him. But we still had an actual funeral for him. So some people do it beforehand and then they have a memorial because I guess that's cheaper. But she wanted to actually have
Well, no, cremation went up. It's like almost having a regular funeral.
really?
It's like $3,500 to $4,000 to be cremated.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I
What are
went to
they
work one
charging
night.
you so much?
Huh?
Is this before or when they cremate you? Now, I guess if you're going to have a funeral beforehand, of course they're going to have to embalm you.
No,
But if they don't embalm you,
my coworker said that she was helping a lady plan her brother's funeral and he was getting cremated. I said, well, that's the cheapest way. And she said, no, it's not. Cremation is not cheap no more. I said, what? And she said it was like $4,000. I remember cremation was like $250.
wow.
$250.
250 and they don't went up to 3,500.
Yes.
Well, no, yeah, you better get your money's worth. If you gonna have me sitting up there, I don't know. That's crazy, but like that's something. That's something to talk about with your family members. All your passwords, your bank accounts. Somebody should have access to all of that you trust after the fact. Because you have money that's in banks, they're not gonna give you because they did that with my aunt, with my cousin. My cousin got into a car accident in Texas. She passed on all her money was in her bank, and her mom went to the bank and told them what happened, and they told her we would need a power of attorney paper from the person that's on this account. And she was like, well, she was just killed. How am I gonna get that from her? So what they did was because they was transferring money back and forth like that, she was sending money for her grandkids. They went to her house and got her laptop. And so her bank, I guess it was already logged in or they knew her information. So they transferred all her money from her account to her mom's account from the bank because they would not release her funds.
Wow.
And she needed that money. And she stayed, this happened in Texas. And she lived, the family was here in Florida. So she needed that money to get her kids because her kids were alone in Texas. And then she had to get the kids back here. And she was responsible for transporting and paying for her daughter's body to be brought back here. And you would think that the United States Army would do that. The military, they did not. All they paid for her, and she was a veteran. The only thing they paid for was her headstone and to have somebody come out there and play the trumpet and fold up the flag off of her casket. Other than that, they did not help my cousin pay for her daughter's funeral.
That's crazy.
I guess because she wasn't like her paperwork, my dad was helping her get all her paperwork in order. And the army, the military, if y'all know anybody in the military, it's a hurry up and wait. So they want you to hurry up and give them all the information, but you got to wait for them to do whatever it is that they need to do to get everything right. But yeah. Girl, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Look, 2 on the dot.
I know. So all the ladies that's in the chat that's worrying about makeup, y'all should send Almond Brown a picture of your natural look.
Yes, child. Listen, I love my naturalness. Everybody,
I'm gonna send you a picture of my natural look.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all saw mine, honey. Y'all saw mine. Look, let me show it one more time for the people in the back that didn't see the side by side real quick. Hold on, let me pull that back up. Cause I don't look like this all the time.
Every time you get on the camera, you look nice.
Oh, thank you. I try, you know. But yeah, that's me. That's me, literally. And that's Murder Matt what I have on. But that's me. I don't know where I was headed to in that picture. Oh, I was headed back home. That's what it was. I was in Atlanta on the left on the weekend, but I was headed back to Florida on the weekday. That Monday I was headed back to Florida. So yeah,
Wow.
Makeup should be it should be an enhancement. It shouldn't have to be an everyday thing.
Yeah.
To where people just when they see you without makeup, it's like, oh girl, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So when you put it on there, I feel like they should be like, oh my God, you pretty, oh you look kind of different. But it shouldn't be to the point where they don't know who you are. No.
Yeah, I know. Like all that contour and all that. I don't do that. That's
You
too
don't do
much.
no makeup phenomenal, child. Okay. You don't do no
Oh,
everybody
what's
don't.
phenomenal? Come on. We gonna just play in it. It's called playing in makeup when I'm in brown.
Yes. Oh Lord, she said makeup insurance. I love it. Makeup insurance funeral. Not look makeup insurance funeral, not makeup. I told you we'll jump from subject to subject.
I'm sorry.
Girl, no, listen, do not be sorry. My people know the ones that do come over here all the time, baby, it's not just one set subject over here. We'll talk about everything because it's life. My life is not one set way. You know what I'm saying? I'm very I can talk about any and everything with the best of them. So, you get a little mess over here, you get a little we talk about little God over here, we talk about all that stuff. Talk about all of that. Yeah, I'm not too big or not too small to, you know, just that's why I'm sporadic with my lives because I don't want to have to be held to, oh, this is exactly what we're gonna talk about. That's why the title says come and talk with me.
I seen it.
It just say come and talk with me. It ain't nothing that it's gonna be something different every time y'all come. Child, it might be a repeat conversation, but something else new come out of that conversation because it's different people that now come and you talk about something different with those people, so I am sporadic, and I told y'all I was gonna come back at 7 o'clock, but I did. That's why I don't like telling y'all when I'm gonna come on because then I'm held. But I came on at 10:30. I had to leave. 90s flower. How you doing? Yes, it's okay. Listen, everybody is welcome over here. Now, if I tell you I'm gonna put you in the choir stand and then you close to the baptism pool, then you'll know if you're in trouble. I'll just tell you that. But no, everybody is welcome over here. I don't have nobody blocked unless you're a troll, child. It don't make me no never mind. I'm very loving, honey. Hearts, all that good stuff. I love everybody. I tell y'all all the time. So you're welcome over here, 90s Flowers child. I appreciate you for coming and joining us. You might have to catch the replay though, unless you was in the quiet stand already. And that's what I call my bushes. For those of you that don't know, my bushes is the quiet stand. So,
I'm a go, and I will send you my natural look.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will DM you on IG.
Yes. Tell the churn I said hi.
I will. Have a good night, y'all.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.
All right, y'all. So that was a great live. I enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all for coming on here. Yes, but you are welcome. She's talking about, yeah. Wait, 90s Flower Tell. I call everybody a she. I don't know. Are you a she or a he? It doesn't really matter. But if I'm going to talk to you, I want to make sure I get the pronouns correct. It don't really matter. But I think automatically I just say she for everybody when they be coming on, unless your name is look like, it looked like it's a guy's name. But 90s Flower Child, you never know. You could be a man or a woman. But yes, I appreciate y'all for joining me. For those that have been here from beginning to the end, whether or not, yes, honey, you say you all women, come through, woman. Come through, woman. Yes, honey, yes. But yes, I appreciate y'all for coming by and sticking with me from the beginning of the live to now. We went from talking about social media and relationships to children, schooling children, from finding out, children that have told their parents that they're bisexual, from what would you do if you found out if your child came out to you. We talked about funerals, insurance, makeup. We talked about any and everything in this live, and that's just how I am. If y'all are new here, I appreciate y'all. I call y'all my almond delights and bright star. I think you know how to do the emojis. It's the chocolate emojis with the sunshine. That is our those are our emojis over here. So, but I do appreciate all of you guys for coming in. Those of you that are at work that are listening in, I thank you guys for listening while you're at work. Hopefully I was able to get you all through something, hopefully you learned something new, or you gave great input. We want to pray for our sister B Scales and for what she's going through. We want to pray for Phenomenal and thank God that she came through her trial and tribulation. Thank you, Pooh Bear. I thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, y'all know I'm very appreciative, and I will say thank you about 50 million times before I actually end my life. But y'all don't have to listen to me, but you do. Y'all come here, a lot of y'all come here to each one of my lives. Yes, Dwayne, that's it. That's it. I appreciate you. Yes, Angela, I appreciate y'all, my almonds delights or whatnot. But we talked about God, baby. We gave scriptures, everything. Lord, I can't forget about you. I did forget about you, Lord. I did, honey. It all come back to my remembrance. But we talked about all that. So for the most part, if you're new here, when you do come over here, for the most part, I know we all convene over in the other sector or whatnot, but when you come over here, a lot of times that's not what I talk about all the time over here. Some of that stuff might come up, but for the most part, this is all positive. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we talk about it, but I don't stay on that stuff too long over here. But yeah, I just want to be the bright light, in a somewhat dark world. So I appreciate y'all. I'll be praying for y'all. Hopefully y'all can pray for me. But yeah, I love y'all. And my thing is, I always tell y'all, if y'all know what it is, what I say at the end, what do I say at the end, Bright Star, of my lives? Because you hear all the time. And Phenomenal, I think you hear all the time too. Angela too. What I say? Baby, I pray for you and everything. Y'all know I don't mind praying on camera. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to pray for y'all. If y'all want me to pray a little small prayer now, let me know. Put one in the chat. If not, I don't have to. Let me know. And every once in a while, honey, I will bust out singing in a song in the morning times. Most of the time when I do go to work, I'm recording while I'm driving to work. If I can't go live, and I'm always singing, I bust out in a song. I'm not a singer, but I can sing, honey. They make a joyful noise unto the Lord, baby. And my noise might be a good noise, or it might be a bad noise to some people. I might not be able to sing to everybody, but God know my heart, and y'all know too. So y'all be right there, right along with me. But okay, I see someone's in the chat. So y'all want me to pray? Oh, y'all want me to pray? Okay, I'll pray for y'all. Okay, wherever y'all at, as long as you're not driving. Now if you driving, don't you do this. Yes, I almost let go. Yes, I was right at the edge of a breakthrough, but couldn't see. Yes, my problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down, but God held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God held me. Oh, listen. Ooh, we ain't gonna get there, but I'm gonna pray for y'all. Yes, baby. You almost let go, but you didn't. But you didn't. You did not. And I thank God that he did not allow you to be let go. I told you, he told you this ain't what you want. You weren't ready to die. You weren't really ready to die. You thought you was. You thought you was. But God kept you here for a time such as this. So like I said, you have a testimony. Don't be afraid to tell it because it can help somebody else. Your testimony can help somebody else. Okay? Remember that. Your testimony is not for you. Testify. Not test a lie. Testify. There's a lot of people that'll get on here and test a lie because they want people to feel sorry for them. But no, testify to the goodness of the Lord, what he did. Don't let him get the glory. Now, once you start pushing yourself to the forefront of that testimony, then they let you know it ain't right no more. Because it was God that brought you through after being hit, after saying that you wanted to kill yourself, being hit by 18-wheeler and still being here to live to tell about it. Because a lot of people don't have that testimony, but you have it. So, but I ain't come here to preach to you. But if you drive it, don't close your eyes. But if you're not driving, close your eyes. Put your hands together. And we're going to pray, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, Lord God. We thank you for life, health, and strength, Lord God. We thank you for this time of us coming together, Lord God, for everybody, wherever they're watching from their devices. Lord God, we ask you right now to forgive us for any sins we may have committed, known or unknown to us, Lord God. We ask you to protect us right now, Lord God, from all the seen and unseen dangers that we have, Lord. As we sleep and slumber tonight, Lord God, we let it be sweet dreams, let it not be nightmares, Lord God. Anything that's not like you, Lord God, that tries to come up against us, we ask you to bind it up right now in the name of Jesus, Lord God. The ones that have to drive home, Lord God, we ask you to let them make it to their destination safely, Lord God. Let there be no mechanical failures, debris, or wildlife on the road. Lord God, we ask you to touch everyone right now that's listening, watching it, and that will watch the replay, Lord God. Touch them right now, and you know what they need, name by name and face by face, Lord God. And we ask you right now, those, Lord God, that are walking in sin or not walking upright, we ask you to let them see the error of their ways, Lord God, that way they may seek your face, from which cometh their help, Lord God. We know that it is you that will supply all of our needs according to your riches and glory. But we must believe, Lord God, and we must do right by your word. Lord God, I ask you to touch those that are grieving right now, Lord God, grieving the loss of loved ones. Lord, we ask you right now to provide, Lord God, peace for them. Wrap your arms around them, Lord God. Shield them right now, Lord God, for any hurtful thoughts that they may have coming through their mind. Lord God, we ask you to cover them right now, Lord God. Hide them behind the cross and cover them under your blood, in your blood, Lord God. We ask you to do all these things right now, Lord God, and all the people that you have saved, Lord God, we ask you to let them stand up and testify to the goodness of the Lord, Lord God. Let the people know who you are in their life. Let them not let their lights dim, Lord God. Let them shine. Let our light so shine before men, Lord God, that they may see our good works and glorify you, Lord God, which is in heaven. We know, Lord God, that there are going to be people that are going to persecute us, but we ask you to allow us to stand tall against all persecution, Lord God. We know we are not fighting flesh and blood, Lord God, but principalities. And we ask you right now to continue to give us strength right now to go on day by day, Lord God, and walk upright, Lord God. Bridle our tongues right now. And Lord God, let us not say anything that's not pleasing to you, Lord God. Let us walk circumspectly. Let us walk cautiously, Lord God. Let us not be anywhere that you don't want us to be, Lord God, that'll bring harm to us and bring harm to your name. We ask you to do all the things and cover our families right now, Lord God, in whatever state they're in, whatever city that they're in, whatever mind state that they're in. Meet them right there where they are, Lord God, and show them that you are who you say you are in their life, that you will never leave or never forsake us. Lord God, we just ask you to do all these things to continue to touch us, touch our hearts and our minds right now, Lord God, in the name of Jesus, God. I ask you right now to cover me, Lord God, as I pour out into them, Lord God. I ask you to fill me up right now in the name of Jesus. That way I can go back and fill out into the hedges and the highways and the byways, Lord God, and compel your people to come to you wherever they are, wherever they may be. Let them know that they don't have to fix them, that you, Lord God, will be the fixer in their life that they may need. I ask you to do all these things right now, Lord God, in your son Jesus' name I pray. Amen, 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 and amen again. Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Those of you that are at work, have a great night at work. Those of you that are going to go to bed, have sweet dreams. Don't let all that other stuff that's in your psyche, in your mind, let it go. Let it go. If you need to listen to some gospel music or whatever it is, some uplifting, do that. Do that. Do not weigh your spirit down tonight as you go to sleep. It's already 2:15 here in the morning. I don't know where it is, wherever you are. Don't let your spirit go to sleep heavy. So I pray that the words that I've prayed do not fall on deaf ears, that they meet you where you are, in your bed, through your earphones, whatever it is, however you listening to me. I want y'all to do all that. Yes, release and refresh before you go to bed. Decompress, get it out your spirit. So this prayer should have pushed that out of your spirit. It should push that out of your spirit. But I really love y'all. I love y'all for watching. I love y'all for allowing me to pray for you guys. Because some people, you know, and nobody dropped off from the time that I started praying to now, nobody dropped off. And I appreciate that, because some people, you know, they'll be here, but then when, you know, you start praying, they might leave. But everybody know, listen, prayer works. Prayer works. In genuine prayer, the prayers of the righteous man availeth much. And you have to pray without ceasing. You have to. So that prayer goes to each and every one of you that's in the chat, the ones that have not dropped down in the chat, that decided to sit up in the quiet stand. I appreciate y'all for even sitting up there, but I pray that God touch y'all name by name and face by face. He know what y'all need. He know what you need, but you have to be sitting in expectation. So don't pray if you don't have an expectation that God is going to do everything that you prayed for, because he said he would. He said it would. It may not come when you want him. May not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. I tell you, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. That is it, y'all. I know y'all don't want me to go. I don't want to go, because it's just like, that really just lifted my spirit even more. But you know, because I love God. Y'all know I do. If y'all don't know, you know now, honey. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? But yes. Oh, I came up in your recommendations. Oh, that's good. It was divine intervention. It really was, especially if you never been over here or anything. And I came up. I thank God for y'all liking the video. And then if you want to, go back and comment after the video, because it does help with the analytics. But like she said, divine intervention. God know what you want. He know what you need. He know what you need, because he's going to supply all your needs, honey. I said that. So he's going to do it. But you got to be patient. The trying of your faith worketh patience. I love that scripture. The trying of your faith worketh patience. So you got to have faith to know that God going to do whatever it is that he said he was going to do. And I'm glad that God placed me in your path to be able to come and hear that prayer, especially because you needed it. And y'all not going to make me cry. Y'all not going to make me cry. But y'all, because y'all know, listen, I love God. I really do. And I love sharing him. And I love sharing me. And I love sharing my light. I love sharing my light with y'all. I really do. And I appreciate y'all for embracing my light. I really do. And I appreciate y'all, even when y'all see me in other chats and things of that nature. Like, I appreciate y'all, even when y'all speak to me and stuff like that. Y'all know how I am. Like, this right here is me all day, every day, in the chats, out the chats, all that stuff. Like, I real deal love y'all. I might not even be able to see all y'all faces, but at the same time, the heart that God gave me, I love y'all. I really do. And I appreciate y'all for even allowing me to pray for y'all. When y'all when I sit up here and go on my little rant, not even rants, but just talking to y'all about any and everything, especially God. And then y'all take it, y'all don't jump off, y'all don't leave, but like y'all real deal, y'all rock with me. And it don't have to be 400-500 people in my chat for this to be me. You understand? Because when it was only 2 people in here, I was this. When it was just me and Tori Mom in the beginning talking for maybe the first 5 minutes, this was, you know what I'm saying? This gonna be me, because it's it's like I know what I want to feel, so I know how to give that back to other people. You understand? So like 90s Flower Child said, she needed that prayer. You know what I'm saying? So God kept me on here just a little while longer, because if y'all noticed, I said good night. I was going to say good night when me and Shadil was still talking, and she kept talking. So I said, girl, what you said? Go ahead. And so we kept talking. So he kept me here long enough for her to be here to click on this video to hear that prayer. He allowed you guys the time to not be sleepy enough to where you just listen to me going to sleep and you don't hear what's being said. But, y'all are here regardless. And I love every last one of y'all that are here. Yes, where 2 or 3 are gathered, there he will be in the midst. And he's gonna as long as I'm here, I'm gonna bring him with me. There's not one time that I'm gonna lay my God down for nothing. Because the minute that I lay him down, that'll be the minute that the enemy take me out. And now I'm without God. And now I'm up there and thinking that I done made it. And he gonna say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I knew you not. That's what we don't want to hear. So I appreciate y'all more, like I really do appreciate y'all just like y'all appreciate me right now. Like I really appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna end this live. Well, it's almost at 4 hours. So we're almost at 4 hours and I love it. And I really feel like I'm just sitting here talking to my friends. So hopefully, I hope you subscribe. 90s Flower Child, turn your notification bell on, so when I do go live or I upload a video, you can watch my videos. So I'm very sporadic with my lives, so there's never a set time for me to go live. So you'll catch me when you catch me, but I try to upload videos. I try every day when I go to work, on the way to work. So I don't work tomorrow, so you might not get a video in the morning because I'm off on Mondays. So if I do a video, it might be in the middle of the day. But I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I'm going to end this video. Listen, yes, thank God for your obedience. I thank him. I thank him. I really do. Because like I said, I was going to leave. About 45 minutes ago, I said I was saying bye, but we're still here. We're still here, and so hopefully somebody catches the replay and watches the replay, and and enjoys the replay. Marlena, baby, we went everywhere, so you got something to listen to. Yes, phenomenal. So you got me. I was waiting on somebody to do it, but I went to prayer. But that's my thing. I love y'all with the love of God. I love y'all with the love of God. So thank you so much, Pooh Bear. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. So y'all can go to sleep. Y'all can be happy when y'all go to sleep. Just tell God thank you. Tell God thank you for everything that's been said and done. Because it is so. In his name. Amen. Look, I'm gonna be there closed out about 50 more times before I got off here. I'm gonna close out about 50 more times before I got off here. And I ain't going to bed when I get off here, child. I'm finna go fold up some more clothes because I'm too energized. Do y'all see this? I'm not sleepy at all. So, but I'm not gonna keep y'all up just because I'm not sleepy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that's my thing. So Almond Delights, my Almond Delights, I appreciate y'all for coming on and enjoying me. Enjoying Jesus, hallelujah. But yes, so that's the end of this live. But not the end of me and not the end of us. And I want y'all to come back and join me again. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to talk about, y'all can drop it in the comment section after I finish this video so I can come back and see if there's something that y'all want me to do a review on, if it's some subject that y'all want me to talk about, a news story, whatever it is. Somebody earlier in the chat, oh Lord, we've been talking about so much. They're supposed to be sending me a story about something. I forgot because we've been talking about so much. Ooh, I forgot. If you still here in the chat, it might have been you, Bright Star. It was a story we were talking about. Somebody said they were going to send me the story. I don't know, child. We've been talking about so much. We've been talking about so much, y'all. I forgot. But anyways, just send me. Y'all can put down in the comment section after the video is over on my community wall, but preferably in the bottom of the video after the video is over with. If there's any stories that y'all want me to do reviews on, any movies, shows, whatever, y'all know. Like I said, I'm free to talk about any and everything. But I love y'all with the love of God, and there is what? Nothing you can do about it. Peace. Good night, y'all. Oh, Lord. Thank you, God.